that problem.
We got to do our rolls first and see if anybody's going to actually even move. So
So how's South Carolina treating you?
it's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's very nice here. So, you know, I can't complain.
You know, you go down to the beach and put your feet in the sand, right?
Here,
See how wonderful life is.
not here. We're up in the mountains here.
Mhm.
Maybe
Yeah.
some cold stream coming down. But we went on a nice hike in the mountains yesterday. My son's visiting. He actually started work with the company I work for. He's going to be.
Oh,
He's actually
Nepot-
just.
nepotism.
Yep. Yep. Well, it's a
Yeah.
family company. It's
Well,
the
good for
father.
you.
The father started it, and so the both the sons and his daughter run the thing now. His youngest son kind of is the head guy, and the his other son and his daughter are key key figures in it. There's some in-laws that are also, and there's so it's like they they didn't mind bringing on a next generation for me. So
Mm-hmm. Oh, good.
Well, very good. Well, we can play. I think we can probably do things. Um, I can handle the French. I don't know that there's a whole lot going on over where Robert and John were, just because the Prussians are more or less bogged down with everything. Um,
yeah,
so they don't
uh,
really have, and so maybe you know, Russians could do something, but there really isn't a whole lot going on in that sector at the moment.
is
Um,
there a map up? Let me.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I've got,
Okay,
it's just called the Monday Night Gamers or
I
something like that.
I shall be in a moment.
So Al's there.
We
Did it
will
load the
not.
program okay for you, Al?
Mm-hmm. I
Okay,
think so.
cool, cool. The one thing that we had talked about and last week, I was following up on something John had asked about regarding the French ammunition supply, and that's where the if it's the first roll when they're firing and you get an 11, then they run out of ammunition. It's not for the ricochet rolls. If you roll an 11 on a ricochet, it's not like you ran out of ammunition. So it's just on that initial shot, the initial firing. So I thought I would.
Hello.
Hey, Robert,
Hey, sorry I lost track of time.
that's okay. You didn't fall asleep after a very vigorous martial arts class, did you?
That's what
No,
happened to me last week.
no. I just have a very fuzzy brain from yesterday.
Oh
That's
my
all.
gosh. Yeah, you managed to make it home in one piece, I presume.
I did. I did.
Did
Yeah.
you do the
I don't
Did you do
remember.
the alligator at the wedding?
There was no dancing.
Hmm.
No.
No,
There
no
was no
dancing.
dancing.
No dancing.
So he
No
didn't.
bridal
Rob
partners.
didn't. Rob didn't jump
No.
on the floor and do the gator,
Yeah. No. No.
right?
No bridesmaids for Robert and
Mm.
I to flirt with. It was all pretty small kind of
Oh,
affair.
that's too
So
bad. It's too
Yeah.
bad. That's still a lot of alcohol rotating though.
yes, yeah, there were. So that we had a Vesper martini on top of a lot of other things, and so that was particularly delicious. Haven't had one of those in a long time, but
I don't. What's a Vesper martini?
it's vodka, gin, and what's the other ingredient?
Lillette.
Lillet, yeah.
Mm.
So I mean, it's super smooth. It is just,
Wow, I have to try that
it's
sometime.
really good. It's really good. But hadn't had one of those in a long time, and we'd
That
already
was
had beer and bourbon, and then a glass of champagne to wash it all down with.
I had a glass of red wine too.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. It was
Well,
a
you've
bit.
got that new car. Doesn't your CRV have the automatic driving capacity? Where just
Oh yeah, all the time. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So so you were asleep in the passenger seat while the car drove you home, huh?
That would be really convenient.
that would
Yes.
be nice. I'd like that. So, well, gentlemen, it is the 220 turn at the Battle of Dresden. A battle that we have not done anything exciting with for more than a few turns, more than a few weeks, I should say. It's been was it 6 weeks, 7 weeks, something like that. So we're back at it again. Not anything terribly exciting. I think Whittingston looks like he comes back next turn. So you'll get a reinforcement for him in the 240 turn. Get a command point back as a result for the Allies. But that's about it. I think last we left, we'd had the call was like 2 turns ago, and then this last turn at 2 o'clock, you were sending people higgly piggly places to try to reactivate the leaders. So,
And I think that the markers that have fire on
yep,
them.
the little burning buildings indicated who was out of command.
Okay.
So,
Trying to figure out.
yeah. So the first thing we need to do would be to roll for those
there's
people to
Barclay.
see who.
Hold on, I gotta restart my computer and everything. I'll be
Oh.
back in a minute.
Okay.
All right, so John only has one he can re-roll here.
Yeah, I think that's Tippelkirch, who's stacked there with Barclay de Tollet.
De Tollet.
Yeah,
so he's got 1+, and what's Barclay de Tollet's?
he's a 3.
He's a 3.
Yeah,
So
so you'd have to roll, if you roll a 4 or less, then they will.
I'm active, and Barclay Tolle can go over and do the other ones.
Well, yeah.
At on the officer movement turn, he can
Yes.
head out. All right, so I guess the first one we should do is roll for him.
Yep, roll for
Right.
Tippelkirch.
All right, Tipple. Roll.
So
And we'll roll for him. And he didn't make it.
he didn't make it. So maybe better luck next time. All right, and I think that was it on that side. Roth and the other guys were still in command, so all the Russians were. It's just all the Prussians that are out of sorts. If we move a little further south and west, we're down here to some of your stuff. You've got, it looks like Hesse Homburg is stacked with Hune and Civil Art, and I don't know who else. I think Reisner is just an ADC.
Is Roth supposed to have a fire marker on him, or is
No, Roth passed. So when the
on the first
so on the first roll he didn't freak out.
He made it. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, all right. So the next one. Okay, I've got that stack with
Hesse Homburg.
Hesse Homburg, and we got Civil Art.
Okay.
And
So you need to roll a 3 or less.
So what are you guys doing right now?
So the Allies are trying to recover from everybody being freaked out that Napoleon has arrived. Remember the Chant du Depart activity? So
I thought they weren't allowed to do that for at least 3 or 4 more hours.
Well, if they keep rolling like they are, it could very well be that. So, so yeah, with civil art, you just have Hess Homburg. So you've got to roll um, a 3 or less, and he'll be activated again. So throw your dice, Dave, or throw your single die, I should say.
David, are you there?
Are you there?
You lost him.
Well, he's still in Discord. But I don't hear
There
him.
we go.
There we go.
Yep. For some reason, my Discord decided to restart or something.
Okay.
So
Well,
I roll for civil art. He made it. I'm rolling for Hoon.
Well, we don't see it because we're not
Well,
showing
I'm not in
anything.
the game. Oh shoot! Should I take a screenshot? I rolled a. I actually can do something. I'll show you here. But you know.
We'll trust you.
Just get back in.
All right. So.
Yeah, because it's not going to do any good if you can't interact with the map here. So.
Right. So I got that, and all right. So let me get out of that. What happened here? I don't know. Did I lose my connection? That's possible.
Yeah, it could be that you lost your connection, which would have knocked you out of Vassal as well.
I got some when I entered the game. I got something called, it says bad data in module.
I don't think that's a big deal.
Images. Yeah, there's 2 images that for some reason have a little. I get that too all the time, and then whatever it is, has not been a problem.
Mm-hmm.
My problem is when I sign in, it says bad player in module. So my computer is making snide comments about me.
I don't know. When you enter, it says asshole in present.
Oh, Albert, that stings.
I think those images were units that you deleted, weren't they, Eric?
The images, they were ones. I mean, when they created the module, I think there might be something with it, but I think I've got the more recent version of everything. So okay, it looks like David's getting back into the game with us.
He's joined twice, so then we have 3 players again.
That's okay.
And Eric, I just sent you the screenshot of the rolls.
Because they were just so
rolls.
good. There we go. So yes, a 1 and a 2. Okay, yeah. So they are active. We trust you mostly.
And the third one I have to do there is that's a Liechtenstein, right? I'm looking. Never mind. I'm looking at the wrong stack.
Yeah, he's not.
So the Field Marshal Liechtenstein is okay.
And Reisner, because he's commanding a artillery division or whatever he's got there.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll for Reisner.
And what's his? His is 1 normally.
Let me see here. So whatever it is, yeah. So for him, it's a 4 or less, and he'll be fine.
Okay, and he is not. So
No.
he is still thing, but the other 2. So okay.
So probably what you want to do is
we had a fire marcher for each one there. So I think.
No, we just had 1 for the stack because everyone was. So what you want to do is take the 2 guys that passed and just kind of put them maybe in like the sort of straddling the hex so we know. And then during the leader phase, you can then move them to rejoin their commands. And then just leave Reisner there, so that way you could try to roll for him again next turn, right?
Right. Or he can actually move with if I want to move Hess Homburg.
Oh yeah. He can. I mean, he can move along with Hess Homburg, sure.
Right. So Hess Homburg it's this one. I'll stick him out there for the moment. Get rid of one of these. What do we got here? And so Hoon made it. So that's this one. And the other guy didn't. So, civil art needs to go out there, right?
Yeah, civil art passed. Hess Homburg didn't have to roll because he creates the moo, yeah. Or he creates the command point.
All right. The others, do I have another stack there? Yes.
There's another one
Colorado,
here. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't think he has that. Does he have? Oh, he's got Schwarzenberg.
Right.
All right. So, and that is 4. Is Schwarzenberg and Colorado 0?
Yep.
So it's just a 4 I got to do there. All right. So Colorado. I don't know how to spell his name, but there we go.
We just say Colorado.
Yeah, and he failed.
He fails. Okay.
He's still doing it. All right, we move. I think that's the only ones with mine over here.
Right, and then Albert's got some over here stacked with. Is it Gaiuli, I guess, or?
What's that?
There's a stack over here.
Right.
Yeah. What's the other one with a fire on him there? What's he?
I don't know why there's fire. There's
So
no
that's
leader
that's the unit that your leader was stacked with, and then he moved over there, right? And you had a leader who was stacked here, and he moved over there. So you just left a little fire marker on top of the units where the leader was, kind of a thing.
So we're rolling for all these 3 leaders here.
Yeah, you have to do each one of those, and let's see.
Do I do Geilau or do I do just Weisenwolf and Liechtenstein?
So I had thought that Geilau is one of the guys that creates, Geilau or Lai creates a command point. So his morale bonus will be added to the others when they make the check.
Okay.
So
Bianchi automatically passes. Liechtenstein automatically passes, and you got to roll a 5 or less for Weissenwolf.
Oh, Weiss. Okay.
You only have 1 roll.
All right. Let me do Weissenwolf. What a good German name. Roll. Check. Okay.
and he passes.
So everybody's in that stack is good.
Okay. All right. Now we got this guy over here, Lerner.
And Low.
Later.
So all those guys are good now, right? Okay.
So the guys that were stacked there with Gailau, yes, they all have. So you can.
All right.
So during the next leader phase, you can then move them back to rejoin their command.
Yes. How about the fire marker here with Ledner?
So he can't. So he is paralyzed. So he'll have to move to stack with Gailau, or Gailau will move to stack with him, or whatever. But
all right, good.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And is there
next?
Any more fire guys out there?
I think that was it. I think you moved everybody else more or less where they needed to be, and I think we did this all correctly, although it's been a while since we looked at the rules.
How about the Russians?
The Russians, they all passed on their first roll. They weren't freaked out, but the Prussians are they failed their roll, so the Prussians are still
So
basically
there's
stuck.
okay. There's that one fire marker over there
Yes.
near Stresen. Okay, and there's just a random one counter sitting there.
All right. So how many? We're at. Are we at 4?
So let's see. This command phase. So you've got Schwarzenberg and Barclay. That gives you 2. You've got Hess Homburg and Geilau. That gives you 4. Kleist is out of operation since he's covering. He had to step down, and
Right.
Whittingston is still off the map for his wound. So you just have 4 command points plus whatever you can muster on your light cavalry checks. So if you guys want to go off into your corner of the universe, and Robert and I can go to our corner of the universe, and we can chat a little bit and figure out what we want to do.
Yeah, we don't do what you guys.
Thank you very much.
Whoops.
All right. Coalition HQ.
There we go.
Yeah, I wanted to go down there.
French HQ.
Yes.
All right. Looks like everything is going fine so far. Yes. All right.
All right. So they got a lot of their.
Yeah, they
people
got
back.
they got a fair number of their leaders back. They still have this one division that's kind of big Austrian division that's here in the middle is still kind of stuck. And then the Prussians are completely stuck. They're not doing anything anytime soon.
No.
So that's kind of what's up. So, if they do anything over on your side of the universe, it would be with
The
the Russians. Yeah. But I mean, there's not a hell of a lot left of the Russians, kind of a thing. So
No.
I don't know that it makes any sense for you to necessarily worry too much. Could have some fun though, just kind of bashing away at the Prussians a little bit. See if we can't put them on a level.
Well, John's not here, so
No, he's not. But so
who's going to control the Russians?
either Albert or David will. So it's one or the other of them will sort that out.
Okay.
Yeah. So otherwise, let's see. We've got. I have to look how many moves we've got. So we've got Napoleon. We've got Marat. That's 2. We've got Saint-Cyr, Mortier, and Ney. So we've got 5. I'm pretty sure we got 5. Yeah, I think Mortier's on the map. I seem to recall. Yeah, Mortier's here, and so is Ney. So, yep. Okay. So we've got 5, and then Pujol can try to roll, and so can some other people. What would you like to try to do out on your end of the universe?
I haven't thought about this for 6 weeks, so.
Yeah, you and me both.
Um,
On the bright side, nobody else has thought of anything either, so.
I mean, I got. That stuff with the 44th. I mean, I could push some of that stuff forward against the Prussians.
Okay.
If I wanted to. The Grand Artillery Battery is kind of out of range with everything.
Yeah, I mean, it can kind of fire diagonally into this group of Prussians that are all along here. Just basically just keep hammering away at them.
At the,
Yeah, kind of a thing.
that's two batteries that could do that, and then the other one can't.
Yeah, this one here, if you push them forward or push the battery forward, then you can fire into this guy's flank and kind of grind him up potentially. But yeah, otherwise John's kind of pulled everything back out of range from the guns for the most part.
Right. So do I like venture out from the town with some of the 44th?
It depends on what you want to do. I mean,
Or
I would just say you could. I mean, everything is kind of frozen there, so you don't really have to worry. He can't counterattack you. So you could come out and you could rough him up a little bit, because there's not a lot of other things that can be done, because all of his guys are out of command. So it just depends on how bold you want to be. He does have some cavalry way down here, down in the middle of the Grossgarten. But other than that, it doesn't have a lot of other stuff. And I've got all this cavalry here by Prince Anton Garden. So we're in pretty good shape in that regard. So I could use a move for what? The 44th Division, I think.
that would be the best one.
Yeah, that's over on my side, isn't it? Are they? No.
No,
You've
the
got the
44th.
44th. So I've got the 45th. And you just have Saucier, so you could take him, and then that gives you that whole corps, those two divisions. You can shuffle them around and do what you want to with it.
Yeah, I could push a little bit toward the Prussians maybe.
Yeah, I've got the 23rd.
I'll move that. I'll move the guns forward, like you said, and fire on them in the flank.
Yeah, you could do that. That would make things a little bit more challenging for him.
Yeah. Okay.
And
So one for Saint Cyr, and that'll activate the 43rd. I mean, is just not happening.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, the 43rd just needs to kind of, hold the line out there.
That's about it.
Yeah, and you've got a pretty good defensive position there. He's pulled everything back. So
I still have that one piece of artillery I need to.
Yeah, well, hopefully they'll come back. Otherwise, you've got stuff there.
I've got
Mouton. Yeah, he's pretty good.
He is really good.
Yeah, you could stack him with somebody and with that artillery maybe, and have some fun. So
yeah, I thought he was stacked with the artillery.
I thought he was too, but I think the artillery moved. You moved it from where it was to that spot there.
Yeah.
So it was there, then you moved there. So that's why I think it's where it's at. Okay, so I'm going to be sending Ney and the elements of the Young Guard, which is the 3rd and 4th Division, over to your side of the universe. So
are you sure?
Yeah. But they haven't come on yet. They're coming on a little bit later. I think. I'm not sure if they come on as reinforcements this turn.
Oh, okay. Right. That's
220.
Who is it that we've been moving?
We've been moving the Old Guard and the Old Guard artillery and stuff like that.
Ney's on the board.
Ney is on the board. So I'm going to put him over there kind of where you're at. The idea being we'll send the Young Guard 3rd Division is coming on this turn. I'm going to send them over to your part of the world. And then The
Because
Young Guard First Division, which is under Mortier. I'm going to send over to my side of the world. So I'll have the Old Guard, First and Second Divisions of the Young Guard, and then you'll have the Third and Fourth Divisions of the Young Guard on your side. So we'll kind of split the guard up between us. So that's kind of what we've got going on.
so you want me to use the guard later to just push the Prussians and Russians?
Yeah, so I mean that will be the idea. Is we need Lebensraum, we need living space.
But I mean, I'm looking down here at Severstadt and this area down here, and there's a lot of gaps down there. Do you have enough stuff to kind of cover that?
Where are we talking about?
Yeah, basically, what the whole area between readouts was that 3 and 4. That whole area where he's been pushing stuff in.
Oh, no, I'm fine. Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. I see you have like the 23rd Division there.
Yeah, that's the 23rd Brigade. That's Test's brigade.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So okay. So I'll take the 45th. I'll take the 23rd. Who else is over here? I've got some cavalry over here, don't I? They're okay, mostly. It's too bad he's out of position. I will take, I guess, this is this garrison. This is Bernard. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, do I want to do something with all my killer cavalry? Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe we can have some fun with them. Generally wreaking havoc. Let's see, what would be a good cavalry to give a point to? Well, I'll just give it to Marat. Oh, actually, Latour Malberg. And he's got the entire cavalry corps.
Oh, okay.
And that way I don't have to pick and choose. I can just move them all if I wanted to. So, okay. That's that.
Where's Latour Malberg?
He is down here. Where is he at? He's right here.
Oh, okay. He's under the...
Yeah, he's under the activated marker. So, all right.
So you essentially going to move the cavalry, do some charges, shore up and move stuff along the line there.
Yeah, I'm going to try to see if I can recapture readout number 3. And then...
oh, you got some guards there.
Well, I'm moving... No, I don't.
Are those
are not. Those are all garbage. I'm sending a bunch of guard over to the other side of the map, but right now they're not there yet. Okay, so I'm going to roll for Peugeot. And...
Okay.
See what we get. He's good. And then I'll roll for this other chap here. I think he's only worth a 1. That's Demcourt. And not good. Okay.
What's he worth?
He's only worth 1.
Oh, okay.
He's not a particularly inspiring light cavalry commander. So, all right. So, we got that. That's 1. And let's pull our other moves out of the basket. Did you already put a move down for? Yeah, move 3. Okay. So I will take move 1 and put it there. And move 2 will go over there. And move 3 will go there. And then move 4 will go there. Okay. All right. I think I got our stuff sorted out. It looks like they're plunking theirs down as well. So
Okay.
we will just wait and see what happens. Well, let's go back up to the lobby.
All righty. So now you have to confirm moving from place to place.
What, on Discord?
Yeah.
Did it ask you to confirm that you wanted to move to the lobby?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a new thing. I don't know.
Well, I haven't updated Discord in a while, so maybe I have missed that exciting feature. So,
Something to figure out how to turn off.
what time did you end up packing up last night?
Oh, I probably left about 10 minutes after you or so.
Okay.
15 minutes.
Yeah, I was just like, if I stayed any longer, I was going to fall asleep.
Yeah,
it was a
I
lot of
wanted to
fun.
try-
I had a good time, so
Yeah, it was nice.
yeah.
It was nice. It was a nice wedding, and that was a really great restaurant, man. The
Oh
food
my
was
gosh, it was fantastic.
outstanding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I have to go on an even more serious diet.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I got home and I took a couple of Tums and aspirin. Just like, okay, let's give ourselves a chance here to recover. Then I woke up at like 1 o'clock in the morning with a headache, and just like, oh. But I haven't drunk that much alcohol. I can't remember the last time I had that much.
Eric, question for you. Do you know the structure of the Russian command over there?
Yeah, so at this point, their core leader Whittington is gone. So they do
Right.
have two. They've got Roth, who is the leader of the avant-garde. The avant-garde all have a little AG in the corner. They've got the solid yellow belts.
Right.
Then you've got the first Russian Corps, which are the ones that have the orange belt.
The orange belt.
And I mean, we're not pronouncing it correctly, but Gorchakov is the leader there. We've been calling him Gorbachev, but it's Gorchakov.
Right.
Is the leader for the guys with the orange belt. And Gorchakov looks like he's in readout number 1.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. So I mean, there's a marker on Roth, but
Right.
that's because I
There's
think
nobody. Yeah, that was from last term,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
So there's no. Okay, so there's no one that's in command of the wing. That aide de camp is.
no. Yeah. So what happened was early on in the game, I don't know how many months ago, at some point in time, Whittington, who is the sort of the wing commander over there, got wounded. He's the one who will be coming back as a reinforcement next turn.
Now, who is Old Corp over there? Because he's an aide de camp. It looks like to Barclay de Tolly.
Right. Odenkorp, yes, he is. He's an Army ADC. But right now, everybody's just there being operated by division, is how John had been doing it.
All right, so they can only have a division activation on it.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they might have
That's
done
what-
something else, but I don't know I'm not familiar with what else is going on with the Russian command, but I know when Wittgenstein got wounded, that kind of knocked him out because he generates a command point.
Right.
What is Barclay de Tolly in charge of?
He's the army commander for that army. Yeah. So there's so he's got under his command the reserve column under Mirodorovich, the Prussian corps under Kleist, and the Russian corps under Wittgenstein. So he's part of quote unquote the army of the reserve, and then Schwarzenberg is the commander of the main army. Basically, he's got all of the Austrians. So Barclay's got the Russians and the Prussians, but Schwarzenberg's got only Austrians under his command.
All right. So we can only do command points by division over there. That's okay,
Yeah.
Let me get back to Al here. All right.
Yeah.
So Barclay de Tolly generates one mu?
He creates a command point, which then can go towards doing something with
One of the divisions.
with one of the divisions. Yeah. Now Wittgenstein will come in as a reinforcement next turn, and then when he does, then he can move back up, become activated by Barclay, and then he can activate the two divisions, the two Russian divisions,
The avant-garde and
the avant-garde and the
first.
Yeah.
So where does he come in on the board? Does he just stack
Usually,
with Barclay
so
and Tolly?
normally what the way the 5th edition rules are is when you have a leader who has been wounded and comes back, you find the closest, little dwelling hex or chapel or whatever else that's kind of behind the lines where he was, as the spot that he shows up at. So he's not going to show up on the edge of the map. There's a church here in Dresden, so he will probably show up there. His ADC got wounded earlier in the game, so his ADC showed up there. I think it was last turn or something, a couple of turns ago. So he'll show up over in the little church there in Dresden. That's the nearest little kind of place where you're thinking wounded people are going to go to get tended to. So,
Hospital, right?
yeah, some sort of, at least it's mostly clean. Better than some little peasant's hut kind of a thing.
Yes, very true.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like they put a command point on Gorbachev.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe they mean to do something exciting with him. So I'm sure you will have something exciting to do in return.
On that side, I don't have a lot of stuff, so I might have to move.
Well, it's just a case of just keep blasting them. He's been keeping everybody back mostly because you got all those guns there. But the idea is if we start to bring reinforcements over to that side of the universe, then we could retake redoubt number 1. Would be the idea.
With
Yeah.
we could move the Young Guard and do that.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
fairly easily.
Yeah, that's the general idea. So I know that for the most part, that's what he's been trying to do something with, just to kind of, it's a bit of a stalemate there. He doesn't have enough to really fight into the town, and right now the 43rd doesn't have enough to come and fight its way out.
No.
So
I'll just blast away.
yeah.
I'll move Mouton over or is that him?
Yeah.
I'll have him move over 1 and then blast away. It's gonna be long range, but
Yeah, don't forget all those batteries up on the hill that you can go.
oh right, the ones up here. Those fire at the regular time, or do they fire?
They fire during the French fire phase.
Okay, so we have that one battery there.
Yep.
At a range of 14. That's pretty sweet. So you can go bowling for dollars right there. Take out Roth.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that would certainly put a crimp in him. This is one of the things that when I've had conversations with Ed on the game, um, the the French and the Russians generally had, you know, replacement leaders and people like that kind of lined up. Not quite so
Austrians.
with the Austrians. They didn't. They had a rather brittle little group there, so they couldn't really do much to stand up. Um, and if they would take losses, you know, leader losses and things like that, they don't have a lot of leaders kind of there to help out. So yeah, and the Prussians, it's the same way. You know, but the Prussians got really hammered. I mean, they've had two. Well, I think one of their brigade leaders killed, and then the other one's wounded for, you know, out until 6 o'clock or something. And so they just didn't have sort of the depth of command to deal with a lot of casualties. This is, I mean, you know, for all of the ups and downs and frustrations of the fifth edition, the idea with the moves, the idea with the command structure, leader losses, all of that stuff, I think it does make for it certainly gives it a little bit more realistic flavor than if you're just out there, you know, moving. Everyone has complete freedom of movement, like you'd have with the premier rules or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, the downside is it just takes longer to get through a turn. You know, so I mean, yeah, that is what it is. But the upside is that you can have a little bit more of the historical issues where leaders are getting carried away, and now your whole command structure starts to fall apart, which doesn't really get simulated in some of those other styles of play.
Right. Right. Guys are freaking shit.
Metaphor has not been fed.
Yeah, I have to get up at 3 in the morning tomorrow to go pick up William.
Oh, God, that's a long trip.
2.5 hours, yeah. So, yeah. So I could play till around maybe 8 or 8:15 or so.
Okay, well, we'll see how it goes. I
Probably
can
get a turn.
Yeah, I can always cover for you if we've got stuff going on.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
da, da, da.
So the Prussians, their leader is von Kleist.
Yes, but von Kleist had to step down because von Prussen got wounded. So that's the problem over there. Yeah.
So Kleist is in charge just of the what are these guys down here? The reserve.
what's Kleist in charge of?
The reserve, right? That's what seems all down here.
So he,
R,
yeah,
they'll have R's on them.
down off the board.
In the garden there.
Oh, no, that's those aren't R's. Those are, well, I don't know that they're a reserve. What they are? Oh yeah, maybe they are. They're part of the reserve corps.
Prussian Reserve
Prussian corps. Well, all it just says is there's the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th brigades. Then there's the Prussian Reserve Cavalry Corps.
So
yeah.
that's what's occupying this whole thing. Okay, and
Yeah,
Kleist
so all
is,
of the Prussians that are currently on the map, the ones that have been attacking you, and the ones that are further down are all part of that that group that are there. So
now if I move that, if I prolong that one gun that's with the commander of the 44th, one hex,
mm-hmm.
Won't that block the line of sight for Drouot?
Well, he's up on a
hill.
higher thing, so he can always fire over
the top.
Yeah, over the top, kind of a thing. So
okay.
What's this confirm button now every time you change channel?
That bullshit. That's stupid.
it's apparently it's part of the new COVID mandate.
Yeah.
It's just something else to find to turn off in user settings.
Yeah, it's not happening on me. So, but then again, I haven't updated Discord in a while, so maybe I didn't get whatever the latest greatest thing is.
Neither did I.
Oh, but it's
All
still
right.
asking. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Tremble with fair, French. Frogs.
Uh-oh.
Frogs. All right. It looks like you had 6 moves. Is that correct?
We
Yeah.
have 6 moves.
And we have 6
Moose.
moves.
We got the moose.
Oh yes.
You too.
You have the.
Do you have yours in the cup there?
Yeah, ours are all in the cup. So.
Oh yeah.
I haven't
Okay,
put your
that's
guys in the
one.
cup yet. I figured I'd let you
All right,
guys.
so there's 6.
1, 2. Yep. Stack them up. Drop them in. Give the cup a shake.
Hey, we got there.
Pull them out. See.
No, we got. Wait a minute. We got 8. Hey, wait a minute. Okay, now.
I just grabbed. There's 6 of them there.
Okay.
They're random numbers.
This is the usual way. If if there's any mistakes that happen, we'll just blame John.
Okay.
Simple as that. All right.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So, we can draw
I
them.
shook my monitor.
You shook your monitor? Okay, that's good. Just don't drop your computer on the floor. So, all right, David, do you want to go ahead and pull?
Okay, I'll do that. See, what do we got here?
Oh, regroup. Our favorite.
Oh, regroup.
So, Austrians, allies, all you people get to do your groupy thing. Now, remember, you... for some of the guys, so for some of the units that are still with people that are frozen, they can't move towards enemy lines. But for everybody who is now feeling better.
But who's frozen?
So, like for example, Colorado, right? Colorado is still
Frozen.
right? And the Prussians are still frozen, and that one artillery commander is still frozen, and one of your Lederer, who's I guess
so everybody.
So everybody else is
okay.
fine.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right.
So you'd regroup them towards their leader, wherever their leader happens to be.
Okay. You want to go to the room or something, or?
So, David, do you have much to do?
I'm not. Let's see.
I think you've just got this artillery here. That's part of the Russian artillery that
And
was
that
coming
Russian
up the
artillery,
road.
he's still right. He's still frozen
Oh,
because
okay.
that was that
Oh, okay.
that Reisner guy.
Okay.
I
So
believe.
then they
Or,
can't come
oh no, it's
forward.
at Huns.
I thought it was Hoon was with those guys.
Yes, I believe you are absolutely correct.
Yeah. Hoon is with the Reserve Artillery Corps. So yeah, so they could move and
So the ones that are CRR.
yeah.
Okay, and Huns is way up there. And where do I want this? Who knows? Well, we'll bring this group. Let's see. They have to stop when they. Well, all right.
They stop when they get within
They-
3 or, you know.
They can stop before because I don't want them to go all the way to where Hoon is right now.
Yeah. That's fine.
Do we got.
All right, Albert, where do you want to go and who do you want to start moving?
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, hold on.
So you don't have a leader here, so you can't stack those guns together.
Okay, I'm not looking. Okay, we'll deal with that in a minute. Okay, right down here, we got Hess, Holmberg. So he's part of this guy. Let me see. Okay, so he's going to go up there. 1,
So, oh, you're over there,
2,
okay.
3. How many is across the bridge? Started here. 1.
Yeah, let's see
2.
here. Going across the bridge, plus 3 for cavalry.
Okay, so that's 3. That's 6.
Plus, so it's plus 3, so
7.
it's actually 7, yeah.
7,
Mhm.
8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Why, he's exhausted. Okay, well, I'll move him. He moved.
Yeah, so just remember not to take the exhausted marker off. He's worked 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He moved 11 there, so
Okay, I won't take it off.
yeah, just leave him exhausted
Okay.
for the rest of this turn. All right,
Okay,
where else are you at?
Okay, I got these guys down here.
Okay.
Okay, who are they? They look like left wing,
3rd Reserve.
3rd Reserve. I don't even know. 3rd Reserve.
3rd Reserve is over here, right?
Yeah. Okay. So, got a road order guy in front of him. I don't think he can go anywhere.
Not
He
really.
can't. Yeah, so I'm afraid he's stuck there.
Okay.
Okay, now we move down. These guys all move down here. Down. Whoops. Wait a minute. Hold. Come on. All right, down in this direction.
Okay.
You see that?
Yep, I see him.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay.
So If those guys are in road order, are they in road order or just in march order?
I don't know. I don't remember. No, no. One second, they were not in road
Yeah,
order. I
so
can't do
you
that.
need to move them back a little bit. They went a little too far.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Well, the
5. Yeah.
artillery, yeah, it's not so much the artillery; it's the artillery is always in road order if it's on a road or trail. It's your infantry that you were moving.
Yeah.
They're just in regular battalion mass. So
Okay.
they would only
There.
move forward 5.
Okay. No, wait a minute. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
But moving across the sunken road, I think, is a little bit more expensive.
Well, I moved. No, I
That's
moved
plus
here.
2. Right. So
That's
then
1.
did you then move into the woods and then there?
No, then I moved here.
I know, but you
Right.
would have had to
Okay.
have crossed a sunken road.
Not really, because I came down here, and then here.
Right, but you're not in road order.
But I'm
Right.
artillery.
Oh, they're artillery. I'm sorry. My apologies. I thought there was a bunch of infantry over there.
Okay. Uh, Wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah, so orders cost 2. Moving across the sunken road is plus 2.
Yeah. Okay. I think that would be it right there.
Okay, cool. All right, I got to take a look and see if the French have
Let's
any.
see if I got any other out
Got a
commands.
couple here as I looked at it. I've just been so long. There's a couple here. There's a couple of infantry units down here that are out of command of their. They're part of Civil Air.
Okay,
I'm not out of. I'm not actually finished either.
okay, keep moving, guys.
I was kind of waiting for you to 3. And
Okay, go ahead.
4. Let's see, is he 5. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, so those guys are now in command. Now I can bring up some of those artillery. And I've got this guy back here.
Oh, that's a critical unit, Dave.
1, 2,
Hmm.
3, 4, 5.
Very important. You get them back in the line.
That. Now, you can't move. I can't retreat units from contact with regroup, right?
So in the regroup, let's just since it's been a while since we've played, it's not going to hurt for us to take a look at the rules.
Oh, there are rules. Wait.
Yeah, we're not just making it up as we go along, despite what it might look like on YouTube. Regroup. Let's see. Out of command units not adjacent to an enemy leader may move so as to place themselves in command or to close the distance separating them from their immediate superior. Any unit currently stacked with a leader is considered in command for these purposes and may not move at this time. Assets that are assigned to a leader and are not in command may regroup towards their assigned. So, so you can't move if you may not move adjacent to an enemy unit. You can't move if you're adjacent already.
Right. So I can't move. The one I was wondering about, can I move him back? But no, that answered
No,
my
yeah,
question.
because he's adjacent too.
This
Yeah.
group is out of command right at the moment here, but I should be able to move that one, right? If
Yeah,
I want.
yeah, you could move
If I
him
want.
back.
Um,
Then you'd move him back one, and then he would be in command from Civil, right, or Colorado.
okay, I'm good. I won't on that. And let's see. I think that there was probably more, but I can't move any of the Colorado ones that are back here because they'd be moving towards the enemy, so they're kind of frozen in place. So
Right, yeah. Civil
yeah,
Earth's guys can move, and he's part of what, the third uh,
right. This
division?
guy can't. This guy can't because they're not
Yeah, if they're
active.
part of the first, they can't. Yeah.
No.
So,
All right. So I think I got mine then.
okay,
Yes.
cool. Al, did you get all yours done? Or did you go to get an adult beverage?
I think so. I had one already.
Okay.
I'm well served.
You're
I've been
well,
overserved.
well lubricated.
I'm already overserved. Have a friend from Nashville here, and we are already well lubricated.
I see. All
I'll be,
right.
I'll be surprised if I can stay awake.
Okay, well then we hope that the Allies draw their move very late, just when you're falling asleep, and we'll get some bonus fire attacks in or something like that.
So
So,
not to forget about John's stuff over here. Like this guy here? He can like right because Tippelkirch is his commander.
yeah. So Tippelkirch
Right.
is over here.
Right.
Um,
So this.
so yeah, let's see. I gotta,
So
because he's had a whole bunch of people go out on the wounded list. He's got. Trying to remember who Tippelkirch is filling in for. Okay, so Prussians. So Perch is the one who's dead. Perch is green belt. So Tippelkirch was filling in for the people with the green belt. So if they have a green belt, they could move back towards Tippelkirch. If they have a light blue belt, they are with Zythen. And where is Zythen? Zythen.
Yeah, I don't have this. This chart is only available if you have the game, right? With the command.
Yeah, I mean, the one I'm looking at is in the back of the book. I don't know where Zythen is. Did Zythen get killed as well?
Where's the ally here? Prussian Corps.
I see a Kleist.
Yeah, Kleist is
Yellow
wounded,
Regiment.
but I don't know where Zythen is. 'Cause-
Kleist is
Kleist on
down.
the board.
yeah, Kleist is down here.
is
Yeah,
in the garden, yeah.
yeah, and he's filling in for Prusen, who is
in charge of the 12th Brigade?
yeah, the guys with the yellow and red belts. I don't know where Zythen is. Let's see. Did he move?
Zythen's the 11th Brigade.
Yeah, he should be with whoever's got a blue belt.
And you say blue? That's blue with a red stripe in it, or
So yeah, so it's they've got red stripes, and then they have like a blue highlight, or they've got a green highlight. So the
It's
ones
really-
that are
really well
green, yeah,
designed.
it's yeah. So the ones that have got the green belts, so the red with the green highlight, they are with Tippelkirch. The guys with the light blue are with Zythen.
There is. I can't find Tipple.
I don't. Tippelkirch is over here
Tippelkirch is
stacked
under-
with Barclay de Tolly, but I don't know
Oh,
where
yeah.
Zython is. Did Zython get wounded?
Is he on the?
I didn't see him on the track.
Yeah, I don't.
Did he get put back on the?
Yeah, I don't see him on the main one either. Well, I guess we can watch an old game and see what happened to Zython. We do have 2 units here that are stacked together that shouldn't be stacked together because there's no leader there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I have no idea where Zython is.
Zython is in hiding.
He's in.
Retreated off the board, I think. Or what was that?
He's
Well,
probably in
I'm looking to see if he did get carried away with somebody, but I don't see him. Yeah, I don't. That's Kleist. Yeah. Well, we'll let John figure that out.
Well, I was just, because, well, I don't know where his officer is, but I'd like to at least pull this guy back off the front there a little bit, just because he's only got 1 command point left, and maybe, he might survive if we move him back further, so.
Yeah, I think that Zython might have gotten wounded just because everything is out of command. All of Zython's guys have got an out of command marker on him. I think
Right.
Zython got wounded or killed or something. Oh, here he is. He is out. He'll show up at 240 as well. So yeah, he is out of commission as well. He was over here under the marker.
Okay, so that means that.
That means there's no leaders, and so they can't go anywhere. Just kind of stuck.
Okay.
So.
That answers that.
Yeah. Okay, Robert, do we have any guys to move? I've got a few. Rows. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay. Anybody else who's out of command?
I don't have anybody.
Yeah, I do. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Everybody else is still routed. Okay. All right, back up to the cup. It's time for us to pick something. Robert, why don't you go ahead and draw something exciting?
From the cup.
From the cup.
All right.
Oh.
That's not
It's
exciting.
our grand batteries and our other artillery get to do their firing. All right, so Robert, why don't you start over here at the Venus and then just work your way around the map.
So let's see. Venus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, Venus.
10.
Yeah, this might be a good hex here, just because there's a big stack. You might get a bonus. Plus,
Oh,
if
there is.
if you miss, you'll hit some other potential Russians. So, pick a if
Yeah,
that's
that's
where you want to go. Yeah,
No,
and
that's
then
good.
roll a 1 or a 2, and you're on target. Otherwise, roll again to see if you're off target.
A 5.
A
I'm
5.
off target.
So go ahead and roll, and we'll see where you're at. A 3. So 1, 2, 3. So you're on those guys there. So it's going to be an 8 to 14, I think.
Yeah.
These are ridiculous
They're
fire
in line.
defense. No, they're in skirmish, I think. Yeah.
Oh, they're skirmishers.
Yeah.
You're right.
So just go ahead,
All
roll really high. No,
No,
not good
that's. Don't we just always get to reverse them?
enough.
All right.
All right, we got
let's see.
Sobier. He's gonna automatically put stuff on target, but we've got some units that you could take a pot shot. He's got some stuff that's only got like one increment left. Those might be good ones to kill, like this guy over here.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at down
Yeah.
here. Yeah, let's go with the one that he wanted to retreat.
Okay, so it's automatically
Well,
on target. It's a 1-to-1 with a +6.
1-to-1 with a +6.
Yep. No, at least you didn't run out of ammunition.
That's good to know.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to do
All
your
right.
grand battery?
Yes. So. So let's see this battery. We can combine them or we can't.
You could combine these two on that guy there.
Yeah, that's
so,
what I was thinking.
So you'd have 12, and then the readouts another. Actually, you'd have 16 and 12. You'd have 28 to 14. So you'd have a 2-to-1 with a +6.
That's a good one.
It's not
Let's do
bad.
that. +6. So
that's going to
51.
be a hit. A hit on these guys.
You have to.
So that's going to be, they'll have 5 hits, and they need to make a morale check with a -6.
What's even left there?
Yeah, they've got
they're
4
so
increments,
they
yeah.
still have- All right.
They're half
so
dead.
morale check.
Nope, they're going to disorder.
Morale disorder. Boom. Back. All right. 1, 2, and they go into just
They just go back half their movement points, yeah.
right. What was their movement? 7.
It's 8, I think. They were those better Fusiliers. So,
And they're not in skirmish order anymore.
no, they're just being, face up. Now you would get some bowling from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You could bowl into this guy with not with that guy, but with that one.
Mhm.
3,
With a
4, 5,
minus.
6. Yeah, so you'd have 6 to 6, a 1-to-1 shot there with no pluses, no minuses.
Okay.
65. That's a palpable hit on those guys right there. And a morale check for them for what it's worth.
Oh, they're happy.
64. They're happy.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. I've got some shooting to do of my own. And where shall we go first? Well, we got a whole stack of rubbish over here. So let's try from the Jupiter. We're going to come down here and we'll try to hit those guys there. That's your cavalry there.
Yep.
So let's see if I'm on target. I am not. Let's see what I hit instead. Number 6. That's going to be this hex here. So that's going to be a 1-to-1 on those guys. Here we go. 53. That's a hit. And that's their first hit, so that's a morale check for those guys.
That's this one here.
Yep.
Increments lost. One there. Okay, and a morale check. Boom. 56.
They're happy. Okay, cool. All right. Now we have, moving over to the next bastion, we've got the man of the hour, Mr. Napoleon Bonaparte. Where shall we fire where it's not going to do us any good at all? Where we're not likely to hit anything at all. Let's see. Well, we can only kind of fire out through that spot there. Well, let's fire here at Liechtenstein and the 2nd Jaegers. So we're on target. It's a 1-to-1 with a plus 12. 26 plus 12 is going to be a 46. That's not enough to hit. Once again, Napoleon is coming up short. All right. We move over to the Saturn battery.
Short man.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That is a good pun.
He's having trouble looking over those ramparts.
Oh. Obviously, the British spies have been telling you that. All right, we'll fire on these
Gimli
guys
and Lord
here.
of the it's like Gimli at the Battle of Helm's Deep.
Helm's Deep, exactly. All right, you guys are terrible. We'll fire here on those guys from the Saturn. So let's see if we're on target. We are not on target. Let's see what we hit instead. 6, empty field. All right, finally we've got, not finally, we've got a couple more. This guy's going to fire over here on that. So I've got a bonus. Hey, we're on target. And so I've got a 1-to-1 with a plus 3. And that's going to be a miss. And then last but not least, what all do we have that we can hit from over? Oh, there's a big stack of stuff here. So we will fire. Let's see, what can we get? Range of 16. Right here, we're going to fire on this hex right there. See if we're on target. We are on target. So it's just a straight up 1-to-1. And that's a miss. Okay, that's our exciting bastion and grand battery shooting for the day. So, all right, back up to the cup. It's your turn to draw, Albert.
Hold on.
Drum roll, please. Oh, it's the French. The wily French. Well, what shall we do? We need to declare charges. That's for a start. So, where are we going to go with all of our wild and wacky charges is the question. Okay, I'll do a charge with these guys here. And let's see, with these guys here. Okay. That's a good start. Okay. So, for the first chap, he's going to come forward there. He's going to then turn. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. When can I counter?
You can try to counter him now that he's in your line of sight.
You could have countered him immediately.
Yeah, but go ahead and roll if you want to.
All right. I will counter with that one.
Okay.
And so, 25. What is he? He is 24.
24. Okay. So you can move him forward a hex. And then I'll move forward a hex. And that's where we will meet. And you are going to be the attacker since you countercharged me. All right, this guy's going to go 1, 2,
And
3,
I'll counter
4.
him.
Yep.
And so with that guy and
66. He's very
66.
happy. So you move forward 1, I move forward 1. We're going to meet right here.
there or the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so you are the attacker. So which one did you want to do first?
Which ones do I want to do first? I don't know. We'll do this one first, I guess.
Okay. All right. So it should be easy to.
16th of whatever he is.
So I've got 112. So it's just a 1 to 2
And why is he 112?
because I'm heavy cavalry and you're light cavalry.
He's heavy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just roll your dice, see what you get. There's no
Dice?
modifiers. Yeah, just 2 dice.
1 to 2. So I want to roll as high as I can, right?
Generally speaking, yes.
I want that 66 that I just rolled.
Oh.
And I was.
Kind of the other end of the extreme. So it's
Hacker
a
route.
attacker route. So you're going to lose an increment, and you're going to route away 14 movement points.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What's it across the?
It's it's like +3 for
Sorry, I'll make it to there.
going over the sunken road for cavalry, I believe. Yeah, +3. So
All right, and put a rock marker on that. Doke, and he is tired.
all right, and the next one.
You're exhausted, right?
My this guy is, yeah. I've marked him exhausted, and he needs to be under the bubble, I guess. So I'll go pull a marker. I was really hoping they would give us better charge markers. I like the ones that we have in the on Moskva.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I've got 48. I don't know what you have.
And all right, so he is.
You've got 11 increments, so you probably have like a 33. Oh, less than that. So
5, 11, 14. So
yeah,
30.
so it's a 1 to 2 attack again.
All right, let's see if I can do better than last time. That's a little.
63. That is a 0 and a 0. So we both sit there and stare at each other. You're tired. I'm exhausted. And we're both under the bubble.
G on top. There we go. All right.
Okay, that was it for our charges. So now, how do we want to handle things? Because Rob's kind of got stuff going on against John's side of the universe, potentially.
You probably have stuff against both of us. So.
I do, but I can maybe do some stuff with you first, while maybe Albert watches Robert, and then I can do stuff against.
Nobody needs to watch me. I can just stick around.
That's true. You could just move any old place you like. So I'm sure that would be very convenient.
All right. You want to do that now? Go with, and then we'll switch over to you. There.
What?
Oh.
Oh, go ahead.
You're going in a room with Robert, and he's going to be attacking some of John's pieces over there.
And doing fire combat and all that stuff over there.
All right.
Right. And then I'll do stuff with David, and then we can do fire combat and stuff on your side of the line, and then we'll come back when Albert comes back and do stuff there. So, okay, cool. So let's go ahead and we're going to activate Mu number 4 first. So we're going to do some assaults.
So where are we going to?
Why don't you and Albert go down to room 1, game room 1.
Okay. Oh, I forgot about the game rooms.
Okay, so you're doing Mu number 4 right
Yep,
there, right?
Mu number 4 right there. Happy Mu number 4. All right. And this guy's going to assault as well. Because we know that these guys are terrible units. There we go. Okay. What else did we want to try to do with them? It's our cavalry.
Where? Oh, there he is. He's underneath the 2. Okay.
All right, there's that. So now if we go to Mu number 3, which is Test's brigade. So let's have a little fun over here. So this guy's just going to prolong right here. See. We can have this guy go here, and he's going to assault those guys. This guy's going to come out and assault these guys. I can then move these guys out here. And we'll move Test over there with them. All right. This guy will go here and well, actually, I'm just going to put Test there. That's a better spot. He can keep everybody in command that way. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I have a very thin line here. All right, So that's it in that particular sector. The guys over here, I'll move Moo number 1. It doesn't really affect Albert, since I'm not really doing much other than just kind of trying to patch the line here. So, one, two, three, he's out of command. Okay. Yeah, can't really do much. Everybody's kind of as good as they can get there. I'll put the test here. And
You mean Razut?
is it Razut? Oh yeah, you're right. It is Razut. Ratatouille. Okay, so that's that. And then I've got Pajol, who I can move. And we're going to put him.
Where is he at?
He was up here by there. So he's just going to go here. He is in skirmish mode.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. Is there anybody else left? Everybody else is kind of stuck, just like your guys. They're adjacent to people and can't do a whole lot. So, all right. Well, that's about as good as we can do for the moment. So that's it. So we can go to our fire phase, start shooting at stuff. Oh wait, I still have the cavalry to move. Sorry.
Move number two.
Yeah, it's Moon. I don't know if it's 2 or 3. It's basically Latour Malberg. Yeah. All right. So these guys can come out here. That's the Borsdell first heavy. That's the third heavy. First heavy. So that's he's still with all of his guys. Okay, third heavy. Have them come up. Oh, this is the first heavy as well. So we'll just get all of these guys kind of lined up.
Oh, I was thinking all those guys were in line, but they're in battalion mass, aren't they?
Yeah, they're in battalion mass. They'd have to be in 2 hexes to be in line.
Right.
Wow, that's a frigging huge bunch of stuff there. Who are these guys with? First Saxons. I've got all this horse artillery. Well, who do they belong to is the question. Oh, they're just with the Cavalry Corps. Okay, so they're just kind of generic. They're not assigned to anybody. Okay. All right, I think that mostly takes care of everybody. So that takes care of all of my moves. So we can do defensive fire, offensive fire. So probably want to start, I guess, down here and work our way along the line.
All right, so I guess the first two that can shoot are this one and this one on here.
Sure. So whatever their printed stuff is.
So that's
6 and
that's a 5.
so 11 to, so it's 1.5 to 1.
Let's see.
64. That is a hit any way you slice it. And that's their first hit. So let's add a hit and let's roll for them. 16. They might be going for a long walk. Let's flip them over. 22. Sure enough. Okay, so they are going to, I gotta find a marker for them. Flip them, and morale is routed. So let's go. We're going to go through the skirmisher. That's 1, 2. Over this battery. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 into the chevaux de
They
frise.
only go 3.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 1, 2. Well, they'd end up, I guess they'd end up over here then. So, okay. All right. Good. What's your next shot?
Okay, I don't have anybody that can shoot at the next guy. Let's see. What's in here? So that's only one increment left there.
Yeah, so he's probably worth like 3 points. Yeah. So you'll have a 3 to 9. So it's a 1 to 3 shot.
And do I want to? I'm debating. Should I? So if I've got the hexen next to it.
Well, you have to fire on who was assaulting you. Right. So.
Yeah, but can this unit combine his fire too?
Sure. Why not? They're adjacent.
Yeah, that's okay. That's what I'm trying to figure. So that'd be he's 2 and those are Grenzers. What are?
Yeah, but they're in battalion mass, so it's just whatever their printed value is.
What's that?
So 4. So you're going to have 7 to 9. So 1 to 1.5.
All right, that's about as good as it's probably going to get.
Yep. Short of calling it an airstrike.
Yeah.
62. That's an airstrike right there. Okay. So these guys are going to take a hit. Okay. All right. I will shoot back at you while I'm in the neighborhood. So they've got 4 increments times 2 is going to be 8. And then these other guys are in column. That's going to be 6. So I will have 14 to 6, 2 to 1, 56. The unit is dead.
I take it you were firing on the readout?
Yeah, on the readout.
Okay.
So remove the leader. The leader, well, you can move him somewhere, but he would move into the adjacent hex as soon as.
So we'll put the leader. Let me rotate him a little bit there as well. Okay. All right. So this is going to disappear. Get rid of that, and I put him on the sheet.
Yeah, put him on the core level track sheet is where we've been keeping track of folks. So he's with Hess Homburg. That's yeah. Okay. All right. I've got these skirmishers. They'll fire here on these chaps. So that's going to be 6 to 6, 1 to 1. 66. That is a hit. And the potential leader casualty. So we can roll the die. A 5. So he is stunned. We roll 1 die to see how many turns out of the battle he is. He's out for 2 turns. So he will show up, if this is the 2:20 turn, he'll show up at the 3 o'clock turn.
So that's that.
Who died?
No one died.
No, I know.
Some guy got stunned.
He didn't have an MU, did he?
No, he did not have a moo.
Good.
Yeah,
Thank God.
He's part of that avant-garde group that's gotten mauled already. So, all right, and then that Grenzer's up to 2 hits on it now. Okay, cool. Now we've got these chaps and these chaps are going to combine there. So I've got, I presume this is probably where. Oh, you haven't. Well, go wild. You can only fire on who you're being attacked by, and you're being attacked in the flank. So.
He hasn't fired yet.
Oh, he hasn't. You're correct.
Eric.
Yep.
Do these chaps have butt cheeks or not? Are they butt cheekless?
Well, you know, in California, the chaps don't have a back to them. In Texas, it's probably a different story. Yeah.
Well, we wear jeans with them. We don't go just the chaps like you guys do.
Yeah. Well, you know, come on, it's California. It's pretty good stuff. So, all right, go ahead and roll. I think you've got. I don't know how many points he's worth, right?
Probably those Grenzers are 3, right? 2
Yeah,
times
so it's going to be 6.
By the way, I want to
6 to 14. So.
Did anybody see Dennis's pink?
So a 64 is a hit. Whose Viking outfit?
Dennis's pink Viking.
Oh yeah, no, I saw those pictures. Those were pretty amusing. So, all right, I'll get to shoot. So I've got 18 to 6, 3 to 1, shifted to 4 to 1 for canister. So here we go. 34 at 4 to 1 is a hit on these guys here.
And like that. That's our first, right? Okay. And the odds, right? I roll.
Yep.
And I'm 31. That's not great. What's any adjustment to that? 41.
So they're going to, yeah, they're going to run away. Disorder.
And what are they going to go through here? Do I want to go? Nope, I don't want to go through there. All right, so this unit morale disorder. I don't know what the best way to do that. I guess just go through the disordered one, right?
Well, if you do, then they both become routed. So if you want them both to route, that would be the thing to do. Otherwise, if you go through this one, then he would make a morale check for you going over the top of him. So
1, 2, and he's what, a 5?
yeah.
Yeah, so he's only up to 2. And he makes a morale check for that one. Boom. 25, and I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't think so, because I think there's a penalty for disordered with regular order guys. It's like a -6 or something.
Yeah, then.
But you've got Jock Wheel there who adds something in potentially.
Yeah, 32 and 1. That's not
Yeah,
even close.
no. So they're going to disorder.
Let's see. Where's the disorder guy? There it is. Order. And they go half. Another 1, 2. So, boom. Everybody's disordering. And let me. Oh, I just moved the officer. Everybody gets a 1, 2. All right.
All right. Next on our list would be, I guess, over here. And then over here, and just kind of right down the line. So.
So 4. He's a 5. And you're coming in column, so 1 to 1.5.
I don't know what you've got. So I'm in fire defense of 6. You have 5? So
Yeah.
it's 5 to 6, so it's 1 to 1.5.
Yeah, 1 to 1.5.
And that's not good enough.
That's not good enough.
I will fire back at you with a 1 to 1. And that's not good enough for me either. And then you've got this one here. But I don't know if you can hit me, because I am
He's a 5.
skirmish in the town. So I got a 16, and then I'm behind the little wall. So that's another +2. So I got 18. So what have you got, 5?
Well, that's just a rubble square. That's not the town, right?
Oh, no, you're right. It's, I guess, cultivated. So it's still 16. So it's 18.
And it's 5, so
Yeah.
1 to 4, so it doesn't. That's not even on the table.
Yeah,
right?
personally, I still think we should roll, but, what can you do?
Just in case I hit an officer.
I always think you should be able to hit something, right? This idea
I
that
know.
you don't roll at all, just like,
Yeah.
I got guys and they're shooting and we don't even roll at all. Why are we not even rolling? you know, because you have to roll like a 65 or 66 at 1 to 3. So, all right, well, I'll take a pot shot back at you. I've got a 6, so it's going to be a 1-to-1 shot on you. 26 is a miss. All right, we're over to this hex here.
And I'm sure that guy is also a 5. No, he's a 4.
He's a 4. He's even better. But that chap's not. That chap is just in the town, and he's in general order. So he's got a fire defense of 14 plus 2, 16. So it's a 1 to 4. That's not going to do anything. I'm going to shoot back at you. Let me see what I've got. I've got 6. So I got a 1-to-1 shot at you. That's a miss. All right, now we move over here. Lots of stuff that you can shoot at me with.
There we go. Now that's Al.
Oh, that's Al. Okay, Al, you get to shoot at me.
No.
Or that one isn't? Okay, no, that one's still me.
Yeah, because that's the
He's the
first and the
next one.
first, yeah.
Okay.
I got the skirmishers,
All
the
right.
Grenzers.
You're going to do him on the artillery, right? So, so
no,
I'm just going to be shooting with these two, right? Against that.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
gonna shoot.
So, what's that? So we're at 6 and 4.
So you've got 10 to 16.
One to 2. Nope.
Roll your dice. 16, no good. All right. I will fire back at you, and I'll fire.
Which one?
Oh, let's see. I'll fire on this chap here. So it's just a 1-to-1. Hey, it's a miss. All right, and now we're over to Al and all the fun things that Al has in store. So Albert, take some shots.
Okay. I got 5 times on this artillery unit here.
Okay, so that's going to be 15. And my
15
fire
to-
defense is going to be 18.
Ah,
So
damn it.
it's 1 to 1.5.
Maybe I'll just do one guy on him. I'll just do this guy. Okay. So, okay, one guy on him.
Okay.
So that's
So he's
9.
got 6. No, this guy, how many
9.
increments does he have? Okay, so
3.
he's got 9 to 18 then. 1 to 3.
Yeah.
9 to 18, 1 to 2.
Oh, yeah, 1
No.
to 2. Well, 13 doesn't matter.
All right. All these guys right here,
Yep, are going to combine on that
we're going to
artillery.
combine. So we got, I guess we got 1, 3, and another 3. So we got 7.
So
times-
there's 2 there,
Oh, well, I was cheating.
and
a
then
little bit there.
there's 3 there. So
3.
that's 5. And then this guy's got
Gotta be
what?
a 1.
Yeah,
Gotta be
so
1.
you got 6. So 6 times
6.
3 is 18. So it's going to be a 1 to
1
1.
to 1.
You're kind of odds, Al. 35.
Oh, man.
It's a
Okay.
miss. All right, I'm going
Oh,
to
that's-
fire back at you guys now that you kind of got your shooting done. So I'm going to combine. We're going to combine this guy and this guy here. So that's going to be 18 to 14. 1 to 1, shifted to 1.5 to 1 for canister. 33 at 1.5 to 1 is a miss. All right, and
I
then
do have a question, Eric, on that one artillery casualty. Do you roll a morale check on that?
for the artillery,
Yeah, the one that I took one of you, I got a hit on one of your artillery pieces.
I'd have to take a look in the rules and see what it says. Okay. Does anybody remember if the artillery rolls? I know cavalry
Yeah.
does.
I think they do.
So, wind check morale.
Yeah, artillery checks morale.
No, I know, but when? During reorganization, stacking for a cavalry charge, wishes to assault, like cavalry. When cavalry receives a casualty from fire combat. Oh, you know, it's probably in the special scenario rules.
Probably even.
Morale. So
Yeah,
French
wouldn't
check
even-
on
Only
odd.
got 2 increments. He's gone on an even check.
Yeah, Russians check on
Yeah.
even. Austrians check on. Cavalry check on everything. Artillery does not check on combat losses.
Well, it does say when a unit loses 50% of its increments to a single combat event.
That is for infantry only.
It just says unit.
Well, where is that? Is that
On
in the
when to
rules?
check- the last one on the when to check morale recapitulation.
Recapitulation. Okay. I guess we haven't been doing that before. So
I don't know if we've had any. Well, we probably had some.
we have, because your skirmishers have been sniping away at my artillery for a while. So okay, well, I'll go ahead and
doesn't
roll.
matter. If we haven't been doing it, then I'm not gonna.
Yeah, because I was just looking at it because in the special rules it tells you, you're rolling on evens and odds and cavalry on everything, but it only says the infantry check and it only says the cavalry checks. It doesn't say that the artillery checks. So that's why we hadn't been doing it, because I didn't think that they did. So,
Okay.
all right. Albert, I've got, okay, so let me shoot back at you. This guy can shoot. Who's a good target? They're all lovely targets, I'm sure. We'll shoot at this guy here then. So that's going to be a 16 to 14, 1 to 1, shifted to 1.5 to 1. That's also a miss. And then I don't have any more shots, but Albert, you've got a shot over here on my cavalry.
Yeah.
You've got a shot over here. Oh, actually, I could skirmish you, but I can't skirmish you because I can't skirmish with enough.
Okay. All right. So that's half of. What are those guys?
Yeah, so it's like
Okay,
6.
two.
So,
6 to
and I'm
6 to
6 to 14. Well, what is that terrain? It looks like it's a town, and there's the rubble wall there. So it's like 6 to 18. So 1 to 3.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Nope.
good roll, but not good enough.
Okay, over here with I got these guys for a couple. Let's see what we got here. We got 3 there.
Mm-hmm. And probably 3 in the other one.
Yeah, we got 3 there. So that's 6. Plus I got
2 increments there. So that's going to be 8.
So I got
It's 24 to 6. It's going to be 4 to 1.
6,
4 to 1 with no pluses.
52.
52 at 4 to 1. That's definitely a hit. Maybe some more. Let's see. Yeah, just a single hit. So let's go ahead and chalk that up. And we will roll the dice. 11. Oh, they're going to disorder. They're going to rout, actually. So let's go here to French. And we are going to fleet that. And they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What was their movement? 7 right there. Okay. All right, that was exciting.
Okay. All right. What's next?
What's next? I have two assaults, but this one here is just gonna go in and recapture readout number 3. So,
Curses.
well, you can't win them all, Albert. All right, and then I had this assault here. So I don't think either of us suffered any fire attacks. So you've got 4 increments, and I've got 7 increments. So it's a 1-to-1 on the odds. You're half dead, so that is going to affect things slightly. So you will have a -6 on your morale check, and I'll have a -3. So that's going to be a 34.
And let's see what we got.
31, so they stand. All right, so I'm going to roll now. I've got a -3, and I roll a 56, so I pass. So now we just do our numbers.
Well, 6, have a 6, right?
Yeah, so you have 6, I've got 14. So I've got 2-to-1 on the odds. No pluses, no minuses. Just see what excitement we get. 24 at 2-to-1 is you lose 1, I lose 1. We make morale checks all over again, and then we proceed to keep bashing each other.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This is
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat indeed.
2-man enter, 1-man leaves.
So now it's a 2-to-1 odds. You'll have a -3, a -9 on your morale check. And I don't have any minuses on mine. 53, so you're good. So I'll roll for mine. 44, I'm good. So now I'm down to 12. And I don't know what you've got.
So it was.
So you've.
Well, so it's 3/5 of 12, whatever that is. Or 3/8 of 12, excuse me.
That is 4.5. So.
Wait a minute. 3/5 of 12 would be 60% of 12.
It's 3/8.
It's 3/8, yeah.
It was just 4.5.
So the odds, it's now 2.5-to-1 odds on the assault table. So here we go. Let's roll again, see what we get. A 13. Oh, guess what? You lose 1, I lose 1, and we do all this again.
2-man enter, 1-man leaves.
Yeah, this is not much left at this point. So you've got 2 increments. I've got now 5 increments. So it's still the same as before. You've got a -3 on your morale check. I mean, a -9 on your morale check, yeah. 45, that's going to be
2 or 32, and I think it was.
Yeah, I thought he was a 31, so he passes. So I don't have any option. I don't. Yeah, they're fighting to the death there. 54. Well, I pass. So now we do our numbers again. So I've got 10, and you've got.
It would be 3.
Yeah. So now it's 3-to-1 odds. Right? Yeah, 3-to-1. Here we go. Let's roll. 24. Now we finally get something. What did we get? 1 and 2. So I lose 1, you lose 2, and that's the end of it. That was a pretty friggin' bloody battle there. I really didn't like that one. That's really what we kind of.
What?
Yeah, no, there's not much left of those poor bastards. So,
He's Colorado, or he's part of as Hamburg's.
yeah, just scratch another one. Okay. So,
That's the assaults.
yep, that's the assault. So now we just remove various and
Yep.
sundry markers, roll for morale check. So let me roll for this guy, that cavalry unit, see if they recover. 52 they do. All right. And
But he's still exhausted. He doesn't combat.
well, he
so
would be tired because
No,
he moved,
you're
but
right.
he didn't combat. He
He
was.
was
He,
fired upon.
so what?
That's combat, isn't it?
That's melee. Melee is different than fire, right? So he didn't engage in any melee this turn. So he would go up one. This guy didn't move or fight or anything, so he's going to be all happy. And then we can take the charge markers off everybody. All right, then I got some more people that are routed. So this chap here's routed. 62, he's feeling happy. Oh, he was actually one of yours, Robert, I think. Did you roll for this guy?
Where is he? Oh, this one?
Yeah, this one here.
Oh, I didn't even see. Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, well, he just passed his morale check, so
Oh, okay.
I believe he's one of yours. Yeah. Okay, then I got this one here with a -3. He's going to pass. All right, who else is unhappy? This guy is arrested, and this guy is arrested.
Oh, we
And
should
then
roll
this-
for ammunition resupply, right?
Yeah.
For this one. What do you have to roll?
A 5 or a 6.
Okay. So for this one up here at the top, 5 or 6.
No.
A 1.
All right, this guy here, the cavalry. Now they're going to keep running. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 right there. Okay, this one that's up here on the top. 51, they're going to recover. And they did not move or do anything this turn. Okay. All right, anybody else who needs to do something exciting? Yep, this guy here, I've got some other poor peasants. 16, they're going to keep running. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll come over this way, I guess. Okay. That is it for the French. Oh, wait, I got these guys. I recovered as well. Okay. Okay. Yep.
Well, Eric?
Yep.
Did you realize we have 2 moutons on the board?
We do not have 2 moutons on the board.
Yeah, there are 2 of them.
If you look at
Imperial
them,
ADCs.
yeah, they are. There's 2 generals that have the similar name, and when I sent the note to David Jones about it, he did not correct it. So if you look at the fronts of them, the fronts are different.
But they have the same numbers.
Yep, they have the same. So there's mouton and there's monthyon. But you see how the one you have there, monthyon, if you hover over it, it says monthyon.
Oh, no, mouton.
No, no,
The other one.
printed on it, it says that. But if you look down, if you just put your cursor over the top of it, where it shows like the artillery unit, it says
Oh, I see. Yeah, it
monthyon.
does.
Yep.
Okay.
So I told him about that, but I don't know if he's updated it or not.
Okay.
But the stats are, I mean, they're both a bunch of Imperial ADC, so they're both pretty hot stuff. I think Monthyon isn't quite as good as Mouton, but there's no way to edit it on our part. Certainly not anything I want to do.
Okay.
So, okay, cool. That's the end of the French turn. Very exciting.
All right.
All right, so we go back to the Cup of Destiny. We drew the last one, so you guys get to pick, right? No,
Eric?
actually, they did.
No, I
Yep.
drew the last one.
What's
Eric?
up, Rob?
I'm gonna have to go.
Okay, I will cover for you.
So yeah, there's not much going on there unless Al wants to make something go on.
Okay.
So-
Well, we'll see what he does.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you next Monday then.
Yep. Have a safe
All right.
drive. Say hi. Say
Oh,
happy
thanks.
birthday to William.
I will do that. Yeah, I have to get up at 3 in the morning to go drive out to Arizona, so that's
Yeah, that's
why I'm heading out.
less than optimal.
Wussy. You wussy. Just hang in there.
All right. Be well,
All right, I'll
Robert.
see you guys next
Okay.
You aren't 20 anymore?
See you next week.
What's the matter?
All
See you
right.
later.
Good night, Rob. All right, I'll go ahead and pull then from the cup. Oh, it's the coalition.
Oh boy.
So, does the coalition have any cavalry charges they'd like to do?
I don't because, well, let's see. I don't think I can do anything. No, one, doesn't do me any good. But
I got two.
All right, go ahead and mark your exciting charges.
I have marked them.
Okay. Well, go ahead. Pick which one you want to go first.
Okay. All right. Go with these guys first. I think they have to turn first. Okay.
Yeah.
So they'll have to.
That's what, Rosenberg, that you're doing first?
Whoops.
I like that. Charge your own units. So it's 1,
right.
2.
2, 3,
Mm-hmm.
4, 5.
4, 5. 6. Who's the target of your charge? Okay, I will try to countercharge you then if I can. Oh, I failed to do so.
Hmm.
so he comes crashing in at 3 hexes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And that's that one.
That is that one.
So let's see. Oops. Wait a minute.
We kind of know where that one's going.
You think you know? Could be a surprise.
I might be very surprised, horribly surprised.
You've already done your chance.
No,
So let's see.
I could countercharge you.
I thought you have one.
No,
Chance
that's
to
in
do.
Premier.
Oh,
But I
shit.
can't really do it anyway because you've pinned me with your other unit. So
Yeah. All right. All right. Here we go.
exciting. All right. Well, it should be easy to do your calculations.
Yeah. Let's bring these dudes up.
Yeah, so they're half dead. I'm mostly dead.
My man over here. These guys. These guys are my man. Okay.
All right.
All right. I'm going to eliminate this thing because it's not going to be active. Okay. So
All right.
Hack.
So
Von Hack. Von Hack's great death charge. Death ride of Von Hack. Or the death ride. The death ride for the. Who are the guys? Who are the other guys here? The Vistula Lancers. Oh, Vistula. That's real close to Poland, isn't it, Eric?
it is. It is.
I know you love those Polish Lancers. All right, so let's see what we got.
All right. Hey, and do you guys remember? Do the Lancers lose a factor for losses? Does their lance bonus go down?
Do pro rata.
Do you guys remember that? If it happens or not?
I think it's pro rata. 21, so that's going to be 10.5. And the other guys are.
Skirmish factor. Skirmish. That's not skirmish.
Well, actually, it doesn't matter since I didn't countercharge. I only get
Yeah.
it if a
Yeah, you don't
reaction
get
charge.
you don't get the bonus at all because you didn't countercharge.
Well, no, I get it, but it's just the printed bonus. So just the face value. But I was curious if the face value changes with losses.
It does. It's pro rata.
It does if it's for fire part.
Yeah, I was just curious if
As I have their lance bonus doubled. Okay.
because I didn't see anything
Oh.
specifically under the lance bonus section.
I think it goes down pro rata.
Charge, reaction charge. It's a printed bonus at face value. The same lancers mentioned by both. Defense would only receive plus 18.
Well, what have you got, Albert?
Well, I'm calculating it out here. Let's see.
That's-
14 divided by 17 times 44. Okay, is 36. So I got 36.2 plus 10.5. And I charged in 3. I don't know
you
if
only
I'm-
went forward 2,
That-
right? Because you
1,
had to.
2.
Yeah, you only went forward
I
2.
thought I went forward 3.
Well,
this other
you
could be
turned
10.5.
here, right? Because you
Now
were
that guy
here,
did- that-
you went
guy
there, you
didn't-
turned 1, 2.
That guy didn't do it, but the other guy did, I think.
No, he went up here like this, and he turned there, and he went right there.
Okay. All
So,
right.
none of them.
He could have made a little circuitous route there.
Yeah, that you could call that straight line.
He has enough activity.
I see. Well,
Well, I could put him in here and call it a straight line.
then I can countercharge him and call it a
Well,
countercharge.
you can't countercharge because you
but
you
you're
already-
adjacent to me, so
Yeah.
I'm not actually moving anywhere. I don't have to move forward to countercharge you. So it doesn't matter. You've got what are your numbers?
Well, let's see. I just said like 36 plus 46.5.
And I've got 35.
Okay. So 1 to 1. Okay. All right. I'll roll.
Okay, 34 at 1 to 1 is a bounce. You lose 1, your units lose 1, I lose 1, and we bounce back a third of our movement, make morale checks.
Okay. Now the question I have is: both my guys lose 1?
Well, let's see what it
Just
says.
one guy. One of my guys
16,
loses 1.
16-1. Cavalry that melees without a result. So you had 2 units that meleeed without results. Cavalry that melees and does not cause casualty or failed morale check bounces. After losing the mandatory increment called for on the assault chart, it retreats 1/3 of its movement away from the event. After completing a path of retreat, checks morale. So yeah, so they both would.
Oh, I don't like that. Okay.
And so here I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
Well, I did get rid of that guy.
And he's going to be tired. And I'm going to make a morale check for my chap. 66. He's very happy.
And we're here. I'm tired. Oop. Hello?
Hey, we're still here.
Hey. Okay. All right. So he lost 1. And he loses 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to go back. All right. All right, and we have.
Then make your morale checks for the guys, and we can move on to.
Okay, morale check for the guy with the leader.
Okay. He's happy.
Good. Guy without the leader. Uh-oh.
He's going to rout. So move him back the rest of his movement. It's going to be like another 10 movement points.
Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And he is routed. Well, I don't know if it turned out good or not. I don't think so.
Well, you're slowly wearing down. There's not much left of Pujol's cavalry anymore.
Let's see. Disorder. Okay, so he is now disorder for the Russians, and he's flipped. Okay. All right, I think that's it.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
It's time for movement. So how do we want to handle this, guys? Since it's just little old me. So where on the battlefield do you want to start? So Albert, we're over here in your part of the world. We want to do yours first?
Yeah, might as well
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So how much does this rubble cost?
To move across the rubble, let me find the handy dandy movement chart.
Skirmishers and rubble.
So the rubble wall is +3 for normal infantry, +2 for skirmishers. Okay. So which move are you going to activate or move first?
I'll talk. Well, this guy right here is not. I'm not going to move at all.
Okay, right. So move number 6 was just to give you parity.
It's just a just a gamey.
Sure.
Gamey deal.
Okay.
Okay. So now we'll go with the move number 2.
Move number 2. Okay. So who's going to move?
Okay. And so we're going to run in here with. I'm going to move in here like this, and we're going to go 1, 2.
So it actually costs you, because I'm in skirmish, horse skirmish, right? So that's a
Skirmish.
plus 2. That's going to
How
be
about if I?
plus 3.
How about
That's
if I
going to
go
be
out
plus
here?
2. That's
How about if
fine.
I go out here?
Yeah, you can go there.
That's no big deal,
There's
right?
no big
there,
deal
right?
there. No,
Okay. And then there is another
no big
1.
deal. Yeah.
3, 4.
Well, let's
How
see. You're
much
moving into the. Is that
City.
town? No, it's not
City.
city. It's town. So it's 2. And then
Okay,
going
so
over the wall is plus 2, so that's 4. And then
4.
it's in the zone of my cavalry, so that's another. So it's going to be 6 to move into that hex.
Okay, so I
So
think
that's as far as he can go.
Yeah. All right. Okay, 1. 2. I think probably the same thing.
Well, that gets him 6 points there.
Yeah.
But he's not
Okay.
in my skirmish zone, so he can. He
Oh,
doesn't
he's
have
got-
he doesn't have the extra movement there.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Move to there. Okay. All right. Let's see. Move into skirmish. Okay. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe.
7, and changing into skirmish order cost 1, so that's 8. So it would take him all of his movement just to get into that hex.
Yeah. Whoops. I don't know what's wrong here. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Why am I not getting? Okay. All right. Those 3 guys. Okay, now. Get those guys up. 1, 2.
Actually, 3 to go there. He can't get that far.
Can't. Wait a minute. This guy.
So
This
this
guy
guy
1?
can, but this guy's 1. It would cost him 3 to move there. This is cultivated, so that's plus 2 for infantry, but it's also plus 2 for the skirmish. So it
Oh, I see.
it would
Okay.
be plus 4 to go
Okay,
there.
so
So he can't
This
go
guy
that far.
started here. 1, 2. There to there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. These guys are going to stay where they are. Four. 1, 2, 3. I mean. Okay. All right. I'm going to try and limber this artillery.
Okay.
I think that's good.
Well, let me check because I can't remember what the.
Is it high or low? Can't remember.
Yeah, no, same here. Artillery. It's on one of these charts, I presume. Recall. Do.
3, 4.
Let's see. You want to roll high.
Oh, I failed.
Yeah. So foot batteries, you need for the Austrians a 5 or a 6. Horse
All right,
batteries
so
a 3 through 6.
All right. So that was not good. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. That's it.
Yeah.
4. I'll put him. Okay. All right. We got the cavalry. Got those guys. All right. Where are all my other boys? Oh gosh, I don't have enough guys. Yeah, how many people have said that before? Okay, so I got my cavalry are out of command. They're exhausted. I don't want to move them. That's not part of the unit. So I guess we'll move our guy up here. Cavalry, the artillery refused to move and conform to the instructions that were given to them. Okay. So that's about it. So for Misco.
Okay. All right, let's go to move
All right.
number 1, I guess.
All right.
That is the 3rd reserve.
Okay, we're enjoying this. Okay, now we're going to have fun here. Whoops. What's this guy doing out there? The cavalry?
Yeah,
Right
it's
here.
skirmish
All right.
order. It's Pajol.
Joel, what's he doing there?
He is blocking you. What the hell do you think he's doing?
So where did he come from?
He
Okay,
was he was like right here in the
That's
previous
no
turn.
fun.
Of course.
You can't do that. You can't do that kind of thing. It's 3. Okay. So we'll move this guy up 1, 2, 3.
That's
up to
3.
here.
Now that's actually, it costs him 2 to move
He's got
there. So it would cost him 3, 5 points to move there. So
He's got it.
yeah, he's got it. Okay.
We're gonna kill that dude. We don't like him. Okay. All right. So let's see. 1. With 2, 1, 1. Okay. No, wait a minute.
So which hex is he in? Because he's only has 3 increments.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna flip this guy over. Okay, so now
Which
he
one
will
on the
go.
S3?
What?
So Albert, this guy here only has 3 increments. So which hex is he in? Is he in this hex here or this hex
Oh, I
here?
thought I'm sorry. I thought I had 4. That simplifies things.
So where do you want to put him?
I'll put him up there. No, wait a minute. I'm gonna put him.
So this guy right here is who we're talking about.
Yeah,
Right there.
that
Okay,
guy.
cool. Thank you.
Okay. Now, these guys. Okay, we got 3 back here. Or 2. Okay, so they're going to come forward.
Wouldn't it have
That
been
guy's-
better that one in the other square?
Okay, 1, 2.
That's 4 to go there. And he would have already spent 1, so that's 5 just to move into this hex here.
Yeah.
Why?
So he can move there, and then he can't move any further forward because that's 7 movement points to get to where he's at right now.
Okay. Only got one guy left. Okay. One. Okay, I think that's pretty much everybody. Okay.
Okay. All right, David. I don't know what you've got. You got what? Hess Homburg? You gave him a moo?
Oh, it's actually just well, it just applies to civil art there.
Okay. All right. He's what? The 3rd division, I think, right? So.
Hold on. Hold on.
But wait,
Got one
there's
more
more.
guy.
There's more.
Anyway, got one more guy. Okay, sorry.
Okay, that's all right. We forgive you, Albert. All right, now we can move down to civil art. So.
All right. So, all right. Since that exhaustion marker came off that heavy cavalry, what that affects, I can't really move next to it anymore, right?
Well, you could. I would opportunity charge you as soon as you moved either adjacent to it or moved towards it within like 2 hexes of it. I could opportunity charge.
And I really don't even know what is that going to be on the battalion mass. Like,
So the way my understanding with the opportunity charges is it's not like a regular charge where you have to make the morale check to stand. Cavalry checks morale. If it's successful, the cavalry unit would then move 1 hex forward or to come adjacent to the active unit. The moving unit is now pinned and may no longer expend movement points. The units now wait for fire combat. Cavalry that failed the opportunity charge did not disorder as a result. Units that opportunity charge all the assaulting unit during the assault melee segment marked the opportunity charging unit and its pinned target with a charge marker. Pinned units may fire, but do so during the Fudu assault phase. Cavalry may attempt opportunity charges as many as possible until it succeeds, but may only attempt 1 opportunity charge per active unit or stack which enters it. The pinned unit cannot change formation. So that's about it. So we would just we would melee. If I opportunity charged you, you would be whatever unit would be pinned, and then we would melee.
you're like triple or anything because you're heavy? Is it?
Nope, it's just whatever the number is. Hey, you're not supposed to look at it.
Look at mine too. See, when he was exhausted, it was different. I was hoping because then I was going to come moving in because you couldn't do any opportunity charge, and now. All right. So I just was trying to get an idea how big those things were.
Yeah, I mean usually the heavy cavalry are like ×4 the increments. Light cavalry is usually ×3 or 2.5 times the number of increments. So I mean, if you play it often enough, it usually kind of boils down to that as a factor. And then infantry is anywhere from maybe ×2.25 for grenadiers to kind of ×2 on average for infantry melee. 2 points for every 1 increment kind of a thing. So
all right. And then mine, they're like 1.5 points for every. So
Yeah.
In other words, they can't do anything. Okay, we're gonna move this guy here, move it to there. I don't know. I'm just trying to fill in the line here. This guy here, move him to there. That's really, I think, don't want to do with that anything with that guy in there. See, do I want to put him out a little? So these are heavies. I guess this guy, I'll bring him up into the line there. I'm at a loss here, but we're crumbling. Okay, that's about all I can do. I can't with that. And those other guys started out of command, so they can't do anything. They're still out. They remain. Okay, that's about that.
Okay, good. And then you had, I think, a moo over on John's side of the universe.
Yeah, I'm trying.
That's with, it looks like,
The orange belts
yep,
guy.
the orange belts.
Now I did notice that this is in for some. Well, let's see, there 4. Okay, they're all right. All right, I saw them before. I thought, oh, they're not, but they got 4 hit. Okay, so they're all right in skirmish on that in 1 hex. I can just move through skirmishers, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, carry on.
I can move through skirmishers. Is that
You
correct?
can move through skirmishers, yes.
It's with no. All right.
Yeah. Just not my skirmishers.
Well, yeah. All right. So let's see. Let's go here, 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 and so these guys are regular. I can put them in line, right?
Yeah, you could put them in line. Yeah. Yeah, you could put them in either 1 hex line or 2 hexes of line.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. I don't know if what I'm doing again has any bearing on anything here. Works, but and we'll bring up the others in reserve. Let's send the skirmishers over this way here, and bring him in closer so that.
Go kill that guy.
I probably am going to kill him, but it's going to be with this artillery here. So.
Oh, okay.
So, and who's this guy doing back here? Is he supposed to be with somebody or?
Who's that?
Or, hold a cop.
So he can move during the leader movement. He's one of Barclay's ADCs.
All right. Do I want? Um, okay, let me just make him right there, and let's change the facing here. So that puts. All right, I think that is it.
Okay,
That's-
cool. So that is
So,
it for the movement. So now we can do our fire phase, correct?
Right.
Well, since we're over here dealing with things on John's side of the map, I've got at least some defensive fire here with this poor bastard. I don't know what's left of him. There's just one increment left. I don't think he can even hit anything. So, okay, that's that. Why don't you do some shooting
Well,
at
I'll
me?
give you, I'll give you the same. 1 to 3 is the worst on the chart. So do your with 65
Yeah,
or
here we go.
66.
No
Oh.
good.
I mean, you gave me that shot. I should give
That's
you,
true.
right? All right. Your next one would be, I guess, right in here.
Yeah, sure. So these chaps, how much is left of them? Maybe, yep, 3 increments. So that's going to be 9, and then these guys, just whatever their printed value is, 6. So that's going to be 15. So 1.5 to 1. No, 2.5 to 1.
Half to 1.
14. That's a big miss. Big woof. Whiff.
That's
All right,
a
that's it over on that side. So go ahead, shoot back.
Kill him.
Dole
Okay,
out your
now.
worst.
All right. So. All right. So he's the artillery leader there can. Both batteries can shot.
Yeah,
Fire,
he can
right?
combine both. Yep.
Now, with a line of sight of both, do they go from the
So you
center
would
to
go through the center, the middle of their hex, right?
so that would be all right for hitting there and then passing through, right?
Yeah. So we use. You would draw the line from the center of the hex that combines the two.
Right. That's what I've got.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
doesn't cross. Okay.
So
So
I
it
don't know
doesn't.
where you're aiming at is the question.
Okay. I was. Oh, you couldn't see the line I drew. Oh.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, I was. I was aiming at this one right here. So.
So the problem you have is that you've got a friendly unit that's
That line does not
intervening.
cross his hex at any point. That's what I was asked. That's why I was asking.
Oh,
You draw.
It
Go
was
ahead,
on the
draw a
hex
line
side.
there, and draw that.
No, from the center point, it doesn't go across that hex side.
right. But the problem is it's out of the.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. I just know that normally this unit couldn't fire on that unit because this unit's in the way. Right.
Mm.
So
Even
if
that is
if
in
this
the way.
if this
How
unit
does it
were
work
firing on its
line?
own,
How does it work along the line? I've never actually heard the actual ruling on that because there if it was just that unit, it would still be passing right along the line, the hex side.
Yeah.
yeah,
that
if
would
it's
be
passing along the hex side, it blocks it.
pretty much
So
blocked.
yeah,
Because I've always played the other way around that it doesn't, but
well,
which would make it
I can.
the other thing that would be also stupid. Then let's say that one could not fire at so by other things, this one could not fire at this one then, because it had to fire at this one first.
Why?
Because
Oh.
it goes over, it goes over
No.
its hex.
Mm.
So give me a second.
Yeah.
Let me just take a quick look and see what they've got for line of sight. So, because the last bunch of stuff I've been playing has all been the Premiere stuff, and
This one
so
really does not. I have never seen it defined in here.
yeah. So it says here a line of sight stretches from the center of the firing hex to the center of the target hex. If the line created by a straight edge intersects any of the following hexes, the line of sight is incomplete. Any type of dwelling, fire hexes, smoke, wooded hexes, combat units, elevation differential.
It does not intersect.
Yeah. Okay, just go ahead, shoot. We've spent more time on it than the unit's worth, in my opinion.
Well, I've got 18 and 12, so 30 against the skirmisher. 2 to
Okay,
1, right?
30
Kill
to
him. Kill
yeah,
him.
2 to 1.
Kill him, David. Kill him.
22. Yeah. So
After
yeah.
all that,
Mm.
okay, so I got
Yeah. So mark off your ammunition.
that increase.
Oh man, all that and nothing happened.
Yeah,
Oh.
all right. And I think this guy can, I guess, fire.
Maybe you
for
can
what
kill.
it's worth.
Maybe you can kill him with the other guy. With the infantry plus the skirmisher that's 2 hexes away.
Well,
You
once you
can't
fire-
combine.
fire-
You could do one, but you can't do both. So because he fired on them with the artillery, you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all right. So what's this guy's defense and what's this guy's defense?
So this he's out in the open, so fire defense is 14 for skirmishers, and this guy is in general order in the town. It's 16. So that's the difference you're looking at. So it's
Yeah,
4 to 14 or 4 to 16.
4 to 16.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
which is 1
pick
to 3
whichever horribly
Yeah,
long shot you want to take.
How many guys are left in the skirmishers?
There's probably there's 3 increments there.
And there's 4 increments in the other. I'll shoot the 4 increments.
Okay.
But,
No.
yeah, another great shot by my. All right, okay, so do we?
And then we don't have anything else over here.
All right. Why does he put all the?
He's got a bunch of artillery behind
Down here,
his.
but he's got it behind. Okay, so that. All right, and that one shoot.
Right, so he's going to be thirded. Because he's in square. So it's going to be
At 6.
2
third is
to 2 to 14 or something ridiculous.
It's not even worth the ammo.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, because 1 to 6 shot. Okay.
all right. I don't think I have any active guns. You took my 2 guns out, and the other one is they're either too far away or too many things in the way, or it is suppressed.
Okay. So
All right.
now we're over here by readout number 3. So now we can do whatever shooting here matters. So this guy will fire, and this guy will add it to it. So I'm going to have 8, and what's this guy worth? 6. So I'm going to have 14. 14 to 6, 2 to 1. 46 at 2 to 1, I believe, is a hit. Yes, it is.
Eliminated.
Oh, Well, take a pot shot, or you can combine him with somebody before you take him off, right? Because fire is simultaneous.
Take a pot shot. Well, I guess the only one that's worth taking a pot shot at's that one, right? And
Okay.
it's-
So
and
he's going to
what
be
is-
2 to 9. Roll your dice.
2 to 9 is not a shot.
I know, but we're playing. It doesn't matter how outrageous the odds. There's always the chance that something will happen.
Oh, we are. Okay.
Why not? I mean, it's ridiculous where we've got stuff that's, you've got troopers, but suddenly they can't do a damn thing because, the odds are so crazy.
So,
All right, so now you can go ahead and take him off the map.
Yep.
Add him to the long pile of dead people.
where's the thing? The thing is here, and that's another one. Hess Hamburg.
The casualties are mounting for Hess Hamburg.
Casualties are mounting.
All right, so now I get to fire on this hex. So I've got half of this battery, so that's 6 points, and these guys are worth 6 points. That's going to be 12. 12 to 14 is 1 to 1.5, but shifted to canister, it's 1 to 1. 43, just missed you. Okay.
All
You-
right, so I got what, 2 increments there,
Yes, so you've got 6
Six.
points.
and I'll
So
take a shot against your artillery, and maybe
sure,
I'll get lucky.
6 to 14.
Is it 14 in this game? It's 9 in the other.
So remember, the rule that we have is if the cannons are being shot at by muskets, they've got the fire defense of a skirmisher.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have been able to hit you because you have to get 2 hits to take off 1 increment. So therefore, guns are almost impervious to muskets. So this is a rule that we've been playing with for both Moscow and this. It's part of the sort of updated rules that we had after we played Jena. Or actually, I think we used them when we played Jena.
All right, 9-14, right?
Yep.
Then? So 1 to 2. Nope.
It's actually 6 to 14, so you only have 2 increments there. So, all right, moving down the line, I've got 6 to 6, a 1-to-1 shot there on those guys. Well, actually, I got a 1-to-1 shot on those guys first. That's a miss. And then a 1-to-1 shot on those guys. And that's a hit. That's hit number 2 on the Vo.
Yeah. Increase. There we go. And
All right, do your shooting back.
I think they're on F5. Yep. And that's all right. So this one is what? C is a 5.
5 to 6, 1 to 1.5.
5. Boom.
Nope.
There. And 1 to 3 something.
Yeah. No, it was a good roll, but
not
not quite
enough.
good enough.
Not good enough. All right. Next down the line.
Yep, we'll do this one here. This is a 1-to-1 for me. Nope, that's a miss.
And it's probably a 1
Yeah,
to
it's
3. to
another
me.
1 to 3 for you.
And
Oh, you're getting all my good rolls there. That's terrible. All right, let's see here. Let's do, what's a good target? Let's fire, so this guy and this guy will combine there on him. So that's going to be 18. So it's going to be 1-to-1, shifted to 1.5 to 1. 46 is a hit. And that's, I think, Albert's unit, right? Yeah, that guy there.
Yep.
No.
It's not your unit?
Yeah, it's my.
Or you're just going,
Okay.
Sacre bleu, I cannot believe I've been hit. Well, you don't need to
Didn't.
make a morale check for them.
I thought he did. It was
No. You
second
check
morale.
morale on every even. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
on every odd loss.
All right, good. They survived.
They survived. All right, and then this guy and this guy will combine on that guy, so that's going to be another 1.5 to 1 shot. 24. That is a miss.
Failure.
Okay. Failure. I've gotten used to failure. All right. Here, these guys are going to fire. It's a 1 to 3, or is it? It's 6 to 16. So yeah, it's 1 to 3. Nope. And then 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3. First one, no, so close. Second one, nope. Third one, nope. Oh, they all escaped. Finally, these guys across the bridge. 1 to 3 there, 1 to 3 there, 1 to 3 there. So the first one, nope. Second one, nope. Third one, nope. All right, Albert, you get to just have a field day shooting at me now.
I hope so, because that was disgusting. All those 1 to 3s.
Let me take my final shot.
Oh yeah,
This one
you take
here.
your final shot.
Take your final
Yeah.
shot.
Hey, Now, I
I
assume
think
you're
you had
probably
9, right?
right,
Yeah.
or actually it's 4 and 6.
Wait a minute. Do you want to use my guy?
Yeah,
I don't
that-
think it'll help. Mine's 10.
Oh, you got 10.
On the 7.6?
Yeah, so
This
my
idea.
fire defense is 16 there. So
Okay.
10 to 16, it's a 1 to
If you
2
can hit
shot.
6,
Then it'd be a 1 to 1. So just throw that one in, Albert. Make it a 1 to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll make it 1 to 1. All right.
Like,
15.
David.
Oh, you
That's all
forgot to
that.
load your muskets, guys.
that's the last time I give you some help.
Spoken like a true Austrian general. Oh.
Oh man!
All right, Albert.
You're
it's
gonna
your
roll
turn.
like that. Roll like
Better
that.
than I do.
I took my troops off to the other side of the battlefield. Okay. All right. So let's see. I got 3 guys. 3 guys on the
Okay,
infantry.
go ahead. So
What was it last time?
I think you had altogether, because that guy's worth
Let's see.
1, this guy's worth 3, that one's worth 2, right? So you had 6 times 3 is 18. 18 to 18, it's a 1 to 1 shot.
18 to 18s.
Yeah.
So can I get a kill on this? I can't get a
You
kill.
could get a hit on it, yeah. 45 at 1
just
to
missed
1.
it.
You missed it, yeah.
Dismissed. Dismissed.
All right, you
Oh,
got some more
so
shooting
close.
to do.
All right, so let's see. Moving up, moving up. Okay, we got a lot of skirmishers to fire out.
Oh, yeah.
And fire out in anger. Okay, we got. Look at this. Okay, we'll fire first. We'll fire this. These guys. We're flipping over here. We got
Yeah.
3 here.
So you've got 9 to, I think it was 9 to 14. Is
9
the
to
fire
14.
Defense.
26. That's not
No.
26. All day long. 26. Come on. All right. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna fire these guys. Let's see. We got. I can't tell what these guys are.
They're probably
Come
all
over.
just worth 3, right?
They got to be 3s.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Right. Oh,
Oh, actually, he
he's-
can't be there. He'd have to be spread across the 2 hexes.
Oh boy.
So then this
Oh,
guy just moved this guy back, yeah. Tell you, Albert,
man.
always trying to cheat.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I thought I could get away with it.
Well, crime never
All right.
pays.
Okay, so I got
So
3
you got
here
3.
and 4 here.
Well, but you can fire on. You're just firing on a hex, so you could have 5 there and
That's
2
right.
there,
That's
or you
right.
could have 4 there and 3 there.
Now I'm gonna have 5 here,
Okay.
5 over here.
So it's
5
going to be
times
15 to 14, 1 to 1.
Oh,
No good. Close, but no
Okay.
cigar.
and that's the next one.
And then you've got 6 to 14 over
I think,
there. Nope.
yeah, no.
All right.
Oh, I just done it the other way around. Okay,
Wait a
so I
minute.
got
I got a question on the cavalry. Okay, he's in skirmish. The cavalry. All right,
Yeah, he's
never
in
mind.
skirmish. So,
That's 14.
yeah,
But
fire def- them. Yeah, fire defense in the town is 14.
yeah.
Woods in town. So,
okay. We got these guys.
so you've got 4 to 14 there. So that's going to be
Or
12 to 14.
oh, it's these guys.
All right, so this is
Uh,
worth 2, and that's worth 2. 2 and 2 is 4.
so
Times
you
3
got
is
two
12.
squares. Okay, I'll just fire this guy on this hex here.
Okay, so it's
Okay.
6 to 14. No. And
Okay.
then here you
Now these
have.
both these guys will fire here.
Yeah, that's fine. So that's then going to be 12 to 14. Man, that's
Oh.
a miss. Okay.
Man, come on, what's going wrong here?
You're talking about my firing.
Yeah. Okay. All right, David. Okay.
All right. Did you guys have any assaults?
No assaults.
No assaults. Okay. So then.
Skirmishers are not good at assault. I don't think.
Well, it's less than optimal, but.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. So now it's going to be, I guess, reorganization.
That's right. So I got some PGDs here that need to be rolled for.
Yeah. So where did you want to start?
Let's see. I'll start with this guy right there.
Where are you at?
65. I was right here.
Ah, okay. Cool.
He's 65 should be good for him.
Oh, yeah. 65 should be good for most any of your people.
And let's see what direction I want him to be. Okay, this guy here.
Okay.
And
He's half dead.
over, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's a -6.
Minus 12, so that's going to be a 25.
Oh, and he misses by 1.
Yeah.
So
Just
he
keep
continues.
running away.
Running away. 3. What is he? Is he an 8? He's a Grenzer. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So while I'm down here, this guy right there. Then boom, 65. Oh, I think he's going to be fine.
Yeah, with a roll like that.
And
You've got a, under your
down.
leader here, you've got, oh yeah, the cavalry down there by Rocknitz.
What is that PGD guy under there?
You've got a PGD guy that's your unit, your leaders were stacked with.
He's not PGD. He was. I think he got flipped and whatever.
No, he was PGD, yeah. But you were stacked with him, so therefore you were able to create a moo. But just go ahead and roll. You've got whatever Hess Homburg adds in.
Whatever. Yep.
Yeah.
So 61.
61. Yeah, he's gonna be happy.
All right. I could just see all my officers running off now. So.
Well, they don't have to retreat with the unit. So.
The initial retreat, right?
Yeah, on the initial retreat. So if it was like the disorder or whatnot, but they're fine.
The lead there, and what's his facing? That facing's probably as good as any. All right. Down a little south of there, right here.
Okay.
And
62. That should be good enough for those guys.
Yeah. And they just did that so they don't get to take off anything there. And
Then you got all those disordered guys that are all kind of stacked up along here.
yes. So we'll start with this one. I guess. Yeah, they got room to fall back without disrupting anybody else. So All right. 25 now.
That's
That's gonna you'll so they actually route.
They're going to route, yeah.
All right. So let's flip that, and they go back 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So this one. Boom.
Ah,
And they're going to route.
yeah. And they told two
That.
friends, and they told two friends, and so on, and so on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. And this one. All right, the next one. Boom.
Yeah.
And let's see if we can. 34, and I'm pretty sure he did.
34 becomes a
Just that one
31,
up.
and then you've got a leader there who might add something to it. I don't know
Let's-
what he's worth.
Let's see, we got here. We got
He's
plus
a
1 for the
32.
leader and 32.
You just barely pulled it out.
Yeah.
Well, 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
All right. I think that's mine there. We got anything over here for John?
I don't know that he's got much. Most of his stuff is recovered. He has been, that whole front has been really. Oh, wait, he's got this guy that's disordered over here, that skirmisher. So you'll have a -9. He's half dead and he's disordered.
46. It's a 36, 33.
He probably
Yeah.
passes. Those were Fusiliers.
close.
23, yeah. They
23,
recover.
yes. Okay. That's a weird one. Counter. Okay. And
Just turn him
I-
towards the hex side.
Right. So, oops. Okay. I think that's all him. All right. I think all right. So we're done with disorders and PGDs. Did you have any over there, Al?
Yeah, Albert does. Albert's
Oh, yeah.
got some cavalry over here by Lobta that routed. Did you roll for these guys, Albert? There's a 53.
Just did.
That's good enough for one of them. And roll for the other.
Are there 2 guys there?
There's
One
underneath
right.
under the charge marker.
Which gets removed anyways.
Yeah.
And actually, my all right.
Oh, I got another guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. To him. 13. He routes back.
Yeah.
One. $11, $12, $13, $14, $15. Okay.
All right.
Got it.
And then Albert, you had this guy here who was exhausted. He didn't move at all this last turn. So
Yeah.
you could take the
Both
exhausted
these-
marker off of him.
This guy gets
Yeah.
come off.
But now this guy did move to
He
the
moved.
regroup, so he can't get anything back.
Right. This bubble
Um,
comes off.
Yeah, and my bubble comes off. My guy's up here. All right.
Okay.
All right. I think that takes care of everything. Oh, and then this
Well, we artillery.
this
I gotta
artillery.
That
Um,
suppression comes off.
the suppression comes off. Yeah, and then
And
there was another one. I think the Russians had a artillery that was suppressed as well. Yeah, these
the
guys over here.
suppression there.
Yeah.
And I've got a roll for ammunition for this one. So
Okay.
it's what? It's a 5 or 6.
5 or
right?
6. Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't
4 is
make
not good
it.
enough.
Hey,
This
this 17, 14, I just took the bubble off of. He's exhausted, isn't he?
Yeah,
Okay.
because he
doesn't have
charged
an-
this last turn.
Yeah, he does not have an
Yeah.
exhaustion marker. I'll put one on.
Oh, okay.
Sorry
That's
to
okay.
interrupt, guys.
No, that's quite all right. It's all part of the housekeeping.
Can't get my,
So that's
can't get my cursor to work.
all right.
Oh, there we
Oh, Al, you've got an infantry stacked with artillery over here, but there's no leader. This is over here
Yeah.
by Mesco.
Okay. Yeah.
So you might want to put, if you put Mesco there, you could do it. Otherwise, just move the artillery off.
I'll move Mesco over there.
I assume that the casualties for the infantry? Or
No,
for
there's
the
a cavalry. So there's the infantry has 3 hits on it, and the artillery has 1 hit on it.
All right.
Yeah.
The order's slightly wrong there. But.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, we've only got a little bit more to do. Reinforcements, so that's going to be me moving stuff and leaders and whatnot. So I pulled the allies, so you guys go ahead and pull the next chits.
That's back to me, I think.
Yeah.
So, okay.
All right, reinforcements. Okay, so give me a second here. I've got these guys coming in, and they can move. Who's part of that's all the guard. And what's the slowest unit in the thing? It's going to be this artillery that moves at 6. Okay, so I can basically move 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Just kind of move everybody up the line.
You there?
I'm still here. I'm just wheeling up tons of artillery. All right, and then I got more guys coming in over here that are part of the next set of reinforcements. 220. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, and they could be spaced out. All right. All right, there's the young guard is now on the map. All right. Back to the cup. We'll see what we get. Okay.
There's only one thing left: is officers.
Yep. There we go. All right, so let's see the French. We'll have the French move their leaders first. So I've got Marshal Ney. I'm going to move him down here. Okay, then I've got Ballard there. He doesn't need to be there. I'm going to put him back in that bastion. Okay. Let's see who else. All those guys were part of a move. I'll move that guy there so I can give him a move. And I think everybody else was part of a maneuver unit that I've got to kind of mess around with. Yep, that's it for me.
Okay.
So,
right.
So who wants to? Which leaders do you want to move?
I'm gonna move some leaders.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I mean, you guys need to move your activated leaders back to their commands.
So, yep. Hun's going back.
I'm moving my guys.
Yep, I can see him. I'm talented enough I can watch both of you at the same time.
Where's Hun?
He should be over here.
Fourth division.
Yeah, I thought he was under there.
He is. We just kind of moved him off to the side, so he's right under Hesse Homburg.
There he's the white one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's the CR, and I guess these are part of that, right?
So yeah, all of this stuff that's up here, all of that heavy artillery is part of that.
All right. So okay. So we'll get him back down there. Rotate him a little. That as Hamburg is heading over to here. Let me know where you need Schwarzenberg. But
Geilau is right here. So as long as you're within 10 of that, that's fine.
I'd like to get. Let's see, Schwarzenberg. I can move Schwarzenberg. I can move.
I may move Geilau up some.
Yeah, I was going to say I can move Schwarzenberg there. That's the only one left you have to activate, right?
Let's see. So where's Schwarzenberg?
Schwarzenberg is right on the one you just left.
Oh, okay.
So and
you don't need to bring him that far over, I don't think.
Well, that way he can try and activate that leader, and he's still within range of Hesse Homburg. So
yeah, no.
And Hesse.
So
that keeps Hesse Homburg active.
Okay, hold on. For some reason, I'm not being able to move. Okay, here. This guy who is here, he's going to try and move.
What's that under there?
1, 2, 3, 4.
That is so weird.
5, 6.
Is there something stuck to your unit?
That's what I was trying to see. I don't see anything. I was trying to turn it. See, when I turn it, it's not turning the...
Oh, the counter? Yeah.
It's not turning the counter.
Yeah, I guess the active counter wouldn't normally turn, I guess. So this is the guy that's still out of command, right? Little leaf boy.
No.
Oh, and also...
No, this guy made it. Colorado didn't.
No, you had one of this guy failed. But I don't know who he's with anyway. That's Radechetsky, right?
He's
Radetsky.
he's this weird artillery guy. I thought Colorado.
Colorado failed. So
Right.
Colorado is still frozen.
Yes, he's under the fire.
Yeah, yeah. But Radetsky, I don't even know where he belongs. Oh, he's with the Grenadier Corps. No, that's
Well,
Radetsky. That's different.
Radetzky. That's the famous Radetzky March.
Yes.
How's that go?
He was
I've
the
heard
guy
that,
that started with these artillery units down here.
Right. Well, who does he belong to? Is he with the Prussians? Or is he with a different... He's an ADC of Schwarzenberg. So he doesn't command anything. He's just an
He
ADC
was
of
with the
Schwarzenberg.
artillery, as I
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, but he doesn't actually command anything. He's just an ADC. So you don't have to worry about, you didn't have to roll for him.
All right. Well, he's going back down to this artillery then down here.
That's
whatever.
fine. That's exciting.
Uh,
Yeah, because he didn't look like he was a regular chap there.
And so this we got. So Colorado's the one with the fire marker on
Yep.
him, and Hess Homburg is going to be on that stack,
Perfect.
and Schwarzenberg's over with the other guy that still needs help. And where'd you put Gaia?
Oh, Gaia. Where the hell does he go?
You got to make sure he's on top of a unit and try and have him within 6 of your other division leaders.
Okay, he's within 6 of Weisenwolf
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
and Birth, and he's within, and also the other guy I have is whatchamacallit. Ooh, that's not
Fourth
so
one
good.
is Liechtenstein.
Oh, Liechtenstein. Wait a minute. I may not want him.
And he's left wing, and
We'll move him back down there. Yeah. So he won't have Girth in command, but I want the 2 divisions in command. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Why don't you put him on top of this guy?
That's a good idea. Because I think he's, for some reason, I'm not able, my cursor is not operating rightly. Okay, I'll put him there. Okay, here we go.
Because that puts him in.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's 6 of everybody, yeah.
Well, is it 6? No, it's not 6 of Mesco here, but
Well,
that's-
but Mesco's
He's
independent
the-
command anyway.
Mesco is has Hamburg anyway.
No, Mesco's not. Mesco is with, the other guy, Kleinau.
No, he's with.
Oh, you're right.
No,
He
he's with-
is with,
No.
But he's with Kainau. He's with
he's with Hess
he's with
Homburg.
Kleinau's corps. He's not with Hess Homburg.
All right.
I know he's not his.
Yeah, he's with
Okay.
Kleinau's corps. Kleinau's not on the map.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
So he's so he's
yeah, he's independent. You have to give him his own move because he doesn't. His corps commander's doesn't show
Right.
up.
And now you're within 6 of all your divisions.
No, I'm not. I'm at 1, 2. Am I within 6 of this guy?
You're within 6 of
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Weisenwolf.
Hexes.
You're within 6 of
Okay.
a Liechtenstein, and you're within
All
6
right.
of Girth. So you've got all 3 of
Okay.
them.
All right.
In
We're
your
ready to rock.
Yep.
You're ready to rock.
Rock and roll. Lock and load.
And I think that, okay, let me make sure this stacks over here. Oh, I've got an extra officer here. What's he doing? Mesner. What is he?
He's an artillery leader.
He's an artillery, so I should put him down with some artillery down here.
In theory, yes.
All right, so we'll just add him to the artillery batteries there down there. Boom. And so that, yeah, I think that's for the leaders. When's it going to be 3 o'clock and we get all the rest of our guys?
Well, this is the 220 turn, so it's
Two turns
yeah.
away.
So 2 turns away, you'll get a whole boatload of exciting toys.
No command points to do anything with them with, but we'll get the.
Well, by 3 o'clock, who's the other guy that's been wounded? Wittenstein will be back, and so you'll get
Yeah,
a
John
command
killed them
point
all
for
off.
him.
John
So
got them all killed off.
yeah, so you'll
It's all
have.
John's fault.
I think you'll have 5 at that point, right? Because you'll have the 2 army leaders, Hess Homburg, Geilau, and Wittenstein, and then Kleist won't come back until after 6 o'clock, when von Pruss recovers from his wounds. So it's anybody's game, as they say.
Yeah, right. Look at the Imperial Guard coming in there, man.
Yeah, well, we're still a ways
I know where
away.
they're headed.
Really? The fact that I have a move marker on them on the spot where they're going to be debarking should give you some clue where they're going to be landing.
I think so. They're headed for my way.
They are headed for your way. You know, and you guys can always just listen in on Robert and I chatting, and you'll know what's going on if you watch the.
No, we don't watch that bullshit.
Actually, I haven't watched the replay for a while.
You can listen in on Robert and I as we discuss how we're planning on destroying the Allies.
That dribble.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I guess we're finished for the evening.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and save everything here, and that was so 2 p.m. end. So good. After 6 weeks, we remembered what the heck we're doing. Mostly.
Yeah, we finally got a game in here.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, and this one I really enjoy. This has been a very interesting. It's a very interesting scenario.
The excitement he missed, out of this,
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he'll be happy you did something with his units there.
Oh, I don't know. I think he's totally on vacation. I think. I don't know about the guy. I think he's totally lost his marbles.
Is